Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot y'all were waiting. I'm still doing a little, uh, trying to go live and get some other stuff done at the same time. I was multitasking. Thank y'all for being so patient. Y'all are so sweet. Appreciate y'all. Okay, we're here. So how does he really like you? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Because some of y'all been asking me. Some of y'all just came over here from TikTok. Thank y'all. But some of y'all were asking me, how do you know if he really likes you? How do you know if he really likes you? What about mixed signals? Girl, you know if a man likes you or not. You know if a man likes you or not. The reason why y'all ask yourselves that is because y'all already know that he don't like you. If everybody around you tells you that man likes you and you have no questions or doubts, that's how you know he likes you. If you have doubts that he likes you, he don't like you. Okay? That's how you know. That's one of the ways you know. Girl, that man like you. And if you have no doubts about him liking you because you know he likes you, because he act like he like you and you do all the things that men do when they like you, why do you need to ask someone else? You know? If he's not doing all the things that men do when they like a woman, then he don't like you. It's literally that simple. There's nothing complicated about it. He's not shy. He's not quiet. Okay? He's not nonchalant. He don't like you. All right? Stop making excuses for that man. Stop trying to give him the benefit of the doubt when he's giving you nothing but doubt. He don't like you if you can't obviously tell. If it ain't obvious, then the answer is he don't like you. Okay? Because think about this. When a pygmisha likes a man, it's very obvious. When a girl really likes a man, it's really obvious. When you walk into the room, the smile gets huge. The heart starts pounding faster. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is please you, make you happy, make sure you have everything you want and need. That's what a man that likes you want. That's how they want you to feel when you're in their presence. Okay? So, you won't ever have to ask the question, does he really like me? Does he like me for real? How do I know if he really likes me? You will know. And there will be zero doubts in your mind. Period. Okay. A lot of y'all ask me about mixed signals. That's your signal that he don't like you. Okay. Stop trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Some men are nice too. They're too nice to tell you, I don't want you, but I'll sleep with you. I don't want this to go anywhere, but if you give it to me, I'm going to take it. They're too nice to tell you, you're not the type of woman I really like. You're not the type. I'm not going to take you seriously. I'll hit it and quit it. But in the meantime, I'm not going to show you too much interest because I don't want you getting the wrong thoughts. They're going to give you mixed signals because they don't like you. And y'all, a lot of women don't even realize that even if a man don't like you, he will still sleep with you. He will still deal with you until someone else better comes along or someone that's more his type or his speed comes along. You're literally being put in a position when a man gives you mixed signals so that he can exit out quickly when the better one comes along. He's literally saying, well, I never told you I felt like that. Well, I wasn't super interested, but you're a good friend. So you got to make sure mixed signals means you're a placeholder. Mixed signals means they'll hit it, but they're not serious about it. Mixed signals mean you probably ain't gonna get no money spent on you. Okay. So leave those types of dudes alone. Hello, Shira. What do you do when he's mad and stop talking to you because we're supposed to go out together and we didn't? You went out without him. Okay, I'll talk to somebody else, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember, you're the prize. You don't do no work. If you want to fix it, he'll figure it out. He'll apologize. He'll do whatever he got to do to get you to talk to him again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're the prize, ma'am. You ain't got to do nothing. Sit back and wait. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't do nothing. We wait. Okay. Someone said he's too sensitive. Exactly, girl. Let that man become a man. If he wants you, he'll come get you. If he's mad at you, he can't stay mad long if he really likes you. All right. I'm not finna deal with none of that stuff. I'm the prize. You come to me. All right. Get over it, apologize, and come back. That's what he's gonna do if you're the prize. You don't need to chase him. You don't need to do nothing. Just give him the time that he needs to realize that if he don't step down, somebody gonna scoop you up. All right. If he doesn't step up, someone gonna scoop you up. That's literally it. And men will let you know that they like you by how they treat you, how they gift you, what they do for you, how they make you feel in their presence, how comfortable you are in their presence. They're going to let you know. You're not going to feel stressed out around them. You're not going to feel like they're giving you mixed signals. You're going to feel comfortable and calm. Some of y'all might be a little bit nervous, but you're going to be very comfortable around that man because that's what he's going to want you to feel. He's going to make sure you have everything you want and need in his presence. He's going to make sure that you know that he's really interested in likes you. He's going to give you a little bit of eye contact. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to make it be known that you're a priority. Thank you, Sasheen Sprinkle Sprinkle. He recently admitted to thinking that men are the prizes because men pay for everything. Okay, so well, of course men are the prize to themselves. But when you're in a relationship with the woman becomes the prize because he's paying for her. Okay? Why would he be the prize if he's paying for you? That doesn't make any sense. Okay? Let them think whatever they want. As long as they keep paying for you, you're the prize, baby. That's like saying a man is the prize to his home. I'm the prize. I pay the mortgage. I'm the prize. No, sir. You the dummy that's paying for stuff. The house gonna stay there, whether you can pay for it or not. Somebody else gonna come pay for it if you stop. All right, goodbye. You ain't the prize if you paying. Period. If that's what they need to hear to keep paying, then let them. They don't know what the prize means. Okay. You're 21 with a boyfriend, 63. He can't afford to pay your bills. Girl, he's 63 years old. He haven't made it in this world yet. Girl, leave. He got one foot in the grave and still struggling. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Next. Maybe next lifetime he'll make it work. I don't know. If y'all together long term, get a life insurance policy because that's the only way you're finna get paid. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Someone said run fast. I'm not even going to go into that because that's obvious. What do you do when men keep asking you why you're single? Why are you single? Because I only date providers. I don't waste time, darling. If I date, it's with purpose. Thank you, Alyssa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, or you could say this. Well, how do you know that I'm single? Don't ever tell no man you're single. Say it. Thank you, Alyssa Sprinkle Sprinkle. When you hear Ho Cosmetics, you turn yourself on. Or when you wear Ho Cosmetics, Alicia, you turn yourself on. Girl, I'm right here. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Maybe that's why I'm so self-obsessed with myself. That's true. Like these pheromones from Ho Cosmetics, they make you feel good about yourself and make other people feel good about you too. And other people feel good about themselves and you while you're in their presence. So win-win. Y'all check them out. Y'all use my code. I actually have a coupon code that y'all could use. Shira, all caps. Okay, Ho Cosmetics Liquid Finesse is the one that makes everybody want to talk to you, cross the room, make you feel like, okay, they want to start a conversation with you. Press him. Oh my gosh, press him. Will make them feel like they're falling in love with you. Don't wear it around no dust. Wear it around being with money, okay? Thank you, Goddess Frequency. 36 is too young, right? You're 29. He claims I'm his dream girl. Well, do you have your dream money at 36, ma'am? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why should a 36-year-old man who's not financially established have his dream girl right now? Is he financially established enough for you? Okay. Well, he can keep dreaming until he is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So these Ho Cosmetics pheromone sprays and roll-ons, they work. There's a new one out that they sent me, but I have not opened that package because I am afraid. Okay. There's a new one. You actually have to go through like a process of answering a series of questions before they will even say that you are able to buy it. Okay. It's called, what is it called? It's the newest one. Let me look it up. It's called, I didn't even open it. So y'all, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm scared of it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's called Addict. Like Addict. Like, okay. Thank you, Davina. You seen it. Okay. Girl, I can't even open it because I ain't getting ready to let no whiffs of that stuff get it in the air around me. Okay? Because it's going to make them like super attracted to you on a highest level to where it's almost animalistic. Okay, so I'm not going to open that up. I'll show y'all the box, but it's not coming open. Okay. This is not it, but this is what the box looks like where you get it. But you do have to go through a little process, answer some stuff before they even will send it to you because they don't want to put it in the wrong hands. So, okay. Oh, hi, Shira. My provider tells me that I'm unfaithful because I don't feel like having S with him often. He wants. I'm not. How can I handle that? Tell him that tell him that you're not turned on unless you can go spend money beforehand. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, you know what really turns me on? Shopping. Whenever I'm scrolling online, I just get this deep down feeling inside when I hit add to cart and pay. Give me your credit card and then we can do something. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he starts associating sex with you shopping or giving you his credit card, he's going to think twice about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, just like, you know what turns me on? Shopping online, scrolling, picking out stuff. That's really a turn on. Like, I really feel like if you know, let me go shopping online, I'll be more turned on. I mean, that's how I'm gonna thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not just gonna roll over and give it to you because you feel like it and I don't. Make me feel like it. Buy me some stuff. Okay? You ain't a turn on, shopping is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Spend some money, sir. That turns women on quick. If he doesn't think that he should spend money to turn you on, then don't get turned on. It's like, you know how to turn me on. Give me that credit card. Thank you. It's just the truth. I mean, if you're being honest with him, literally, you're being honest with him. What you're telling him is he's not enough to turn you on anymore. You're not having an affair, but you want his credit card, and then you'll be turned on enough to deal with him. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you get back on your feet when a man from Miami led you on and gave you an first of all, the man from Miami is red flag number one. Number two is, do you have a lot of money in your account for dealing with that man? Okay. Number three is, you can go and take legal matters into your own hands with that information and proof. Okay. So someone says, yeah, you could take that. You could take up legal matters with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry that happened to you, but red flag should have been man from Miami in the first place. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sorry, men from Miami. Y'all know y'all out there be doing. Never trust. CK, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. My boyfriend used to provide, but not anymore. He lost his job a few months ago. Should I leave because you're 22 and he's 42? Girl, bye. Be gone. You should have been gone. Or you should have another one on the side that's paying them bills. Either way, you need to fix the problem by replacing them financially with another man. Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. Okay, thank you, Cup the Cake Batter, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you stop paying car notes on a payment, even though you've had that car for a few years, you think they're gonna let you keep it? No. Move on. He can't afford you anymore. It's time to go somewhere else. Or get another person to pay the bills. All right? There's no question about it. Why do y'all even ask me dumb questions? You're not gonna stay there. What you gonna stay there for? To watch them get broker? If you ain't got nobody else helping you, paying your bills, doing what you need them to do, then don't stay there. Okay? That man too old to be acting like that. Yeah, he's too old to be doing that, man. You could tell him that. Maybe he'll get up and go do something about it if you know you're going to be gone. Why shouldn't we tell a man we're single? Because may the best man win. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Does it make any difference if a man tells you he's single when he's not? People could lie all the time. If you tell a man you're not single or don't even tell him you're single, he don't care anyway. Because most of the time, he ain't going to be single. And if he thinks that you like him and you are in a relationship or married or with somebody else anyway, it makes it more of a taboo and a turn on. And they'll do more for you. And also, they don't think you're looking for marriage for them either. So the pressure is off. They can relax. They can be themselves in front of you because you're not trying to marry them because you're either already married or already in a long-term relationship. You're not trying to get them to commit to you at all. They're only there to prove themselves to you, to impress you. There's no pressure on them to do all the things they're not trying to do anyway. And what it's going to do is work in your favor. Okay? Because they're going to want you more because they can't fully have you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. They won't think that they're wasting their money. If you agree to go out with them, you'll agree to do a lot more with them. They just want to see how far you'll go. And they'll spend more money just to see how far you go. Try it. A lot of women do that. Well, how do you know I'm single? And then you could ease their mind a little bit. Just kidding. Anyway, like, leave them thinking. Like, why do y'all want to put all your cards on the table for everyone to see is my question. I mean, you could be honest about certain things, but not everything. I'm not going to show up to a date talking about, hi, I'm 100% single and ready to mingle and ready to trap you into a relationship and beg you for a commitment and be the pick-me-sha that I was born to be. I'm not getting ready to go do that on no date. I'm finna be mysterious. You ain't gonna know if I got 1, 2, 3, 4 roster on the roster. You ain't gonna know if I'm married. You ain't gonna know none of that. You're gonna be wondering about me for a long time. And the more that the mystery unfolds, the more you spend it. Okay? I'm not getting ready to be no open book. And neither should y'all. Because that's the boringest kind when you already know the end of the story. Spoiler alert, she's a pick-me-sha. Spoiler alert, she wants marriage. Spoiler alert, she wants a commitment by date 5. Boring. Yes, we're not getting ready to do all that. You ain't gonna know nothing. That's how y'all should be. They need to figure you out. Be a mystery. Give them a little bit here and there to keep their hope alive. Don't tell them everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. What to do when the married man asks me out on date but expects us to sleep together? Well, he could keep expecting all he wants. Don't mean it's gonna happen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him to keep hope alive. Aunt Ethel. Oh my gosh. Aunt Ethel needs me. I gotta go. Your fake aunt. It's always something wrong with. It's gonna interrupt the flow, and you're not gonna be able to complete the task. Okay, there you go. Thank you, girl. Cup the cake master. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. All right. Why is the help approaching me on the rich side of town? I dress classy and always told I'm beautiful. Okay. Are you young? Are you very young? Because most of the time the help is young. And so young attracts young. Do you look like you're looking for an older man? Sometimes this happens to young women. You're in a rich area of town, you look young. The help thinks that, they're finna come up on your back because you're young. I mean, you live in a rich area. Do you look young? Okay. Do you look like you're not from around there? Like, do you look like you're visiting? Because a lot of times if you gotta also act a little bit too bougie. If you look too young, you gotta act extra bougie. All right, thank you, girl. For you. If you're told that you look young, you gotta look extra, extra bougie to where they don't want to approach you like that. And you have to act a little bit extra bougie. How to survive an office full of older, jealous pygmies who copy you, even pay for her younger fiance. You just survive by being the best version of yourself and ignoring those other people, because obviously you're their leader, guide, and mentor. Just be the better example. Okay, be the example of what they wish they could be, and keep it moving. You're probably not going to be there as long as they are anyway, because if you're cute and pretty, you're probably going to be moving on faster to another higher paying job, or to being fully provided for by some man. So you ain't gonna be there as long as the ugly ones and the ratchet ones and the jealous ones are anyway. They need that job. You're passing through. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I always say to women who are very attractive in the workplace. Most of the time, those women who are haters and jealous of you, they're going to be there longer than you, and you're just passing through on to the next better situation. All right, so don't worry about it. You ever like leveled up so hard and went back to their old place of employment, or saw people that still work at the same place like 10 years later and haven't moved an inch? Funny, right? And you've been gone, been driving nice cars, been doing all the stuff they still trying to do. All right then. Think about it like that. Oh, Veronica, Dusty Dad going out of town this weekend. He's not trying to pay no light bill. He's gonna leave the fan without electricity. What to do, fam? Honestly, your mom should already have one on the side paying them bills and giving her money anyway. Tell your mama to get up and go get her a man, another man with some money, or sell some feet pics. I don't know. But if y'all depended on a loser and a broke man, then something wrong with y'all. Y'all should have had 2, 3. You should have had a sugar daddy. Y'all should be selling feet pics online and getting them bills paid somehow, some way. Okay, ma'am? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? Start a page called Only Feet and get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said thank you, sure, girl. If there's a will, there's a way. You got a foot, you can get it. All right. Someone says there's a community program. Girl, go to the church and ask the pastor for the building fund. You go to any church, they'll have to give you some money if you come in need. Man, sir, I'm in need. Go in there crying and tell the pastor he know that's what that money for. He can't keep paying all them car notes and all them side chicks. He needed to pay the community. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But go to one of them mega churches. Make a meeting with the pastor. Bring up your past due bills. Okay. When you walk in there, they say, God will provide. All right. Go get that money from the church because that's what it's for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When I used to work in the funeral home, we would get families that come in when I used to be a mortician and they couldn't afford the funeral services. They think the funeral home gonna give them a discount. The funeral home laughed at them and told them, here's a list of churches that are in the community that will gladly donate money to your funeral services. Go to each one and ask for help. Here's the estimate bill of the funeral services. Go to each one like you brand new. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to each one like they the first one. Get this money, and then you can come upgrade your service. You know, those morticians, they will tell you how to get some money. All right. There are people out here, and I'm not telling y'all what to do, but you could do it. Mm-mm. They will tell you how to go get some money and bring it to them. Yes, they will. So hit up all the mega churches, hit up all the churches in your neighborhood. Bring your past due bills in with the date, with your driver's license. Come in there looking raggedy and sad. Make up a good old lie. Or tell the truth if it's sad enough, and get some money and go to 5 churches like you brand new. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or get to selling them feet pics. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You've seen churches hook women up with new husbands. Exactly. They're going to pay your bills and hook you up, ma'am. The pastor might want to help also see you again if you're looking good and give you a little bit of that building fund money too in the future if you look good enough. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said churches don't help people. What will take mega churches help people? Big churches help people. You got to go in there. You got to call it up. Or you got to walk in there with your bills. Ask to talk to someone who's in charge of helping or with community services. They got to be a church with a lot of money. Don't go to one of them churches that can't even afford to fix their building up with their own building fund. You got to go to the nice churches. All right. And go to about 5 of them. All right. Just because they're begging all that money that they're getting, they also got to help you with it too. They'll help you. Just gotta go. Because you know what? They don't know who got social media these days. They don't know who will get up and trash talk their church. They don't know if you're secretly filming them or not. They don't know this. So they just gonna do it. They got the money. They tax free. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. If they could scam you, you could scam them right on back, man. Get your money. All right. Well, bring them your bills to pay. If they don't give out cash, bring them your bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make some copies of that bill. Don't go to broke churches. Go to mega churches. All right. You're welcome. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he's a provider, but he's abusive sometimes? Well, what if you're being provided for, but you have 3 on the side and you don't have to stay there? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you're using his money to create your own money and you don't need to stay there no more? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. I always tell y'all, don't be 100% dependent on no man. Get his money, save your money, stack your money, make your money. And when you get tired of him, use your money to do what you need to do or replace it with someone else. Okay. You said how to navigate a stalker and threats. How to navigate a stalker and threats. In my opinion, people that stalk you are trying to get more of an uprise out of you than anything. I mean, if they can afford to stalk you, they might have a little money. If they can't, just think about this. They got a lot of free time. They should have some money if they have the time to stalk you. So, first of all, understand that. They have a little money. You got a man with money interested in you enough to stalk you. You got him obsessed with you enough to stalk you. Right? Okay. Good. Take that same energy. And understand your power. Listen to me very carefully. Understand your power. If you have someone stalking you, you have magnetic energy. Figure out how to use that to get more money. All right. It's like, oh, okay. Well, these people are stalking me. I must have some animal magnetism. Is it this? Yeah. Ooh, child. Oh, wait, which one is this one? I don't want to put it on. Hold on. Does he have enough money to stalk? That's a good sign. So now you got men with money following you. Okay, take that energy. Let it build your confidence. Girl, I got rich men stalking me all the time. They love it. They want it. Use that energy to boost your confidence, your aura, your self-esteem, and all of that. Okay, if he's broke and stalking you, girl, call the police. All right. You're 23 years old, female with no friends. How can I make meaningful friendships? You're lonely. Okay, stop looking for friends and Be the person that friends look for to be friends with them. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why you're lonely, because don't nobody want to be friends with you. Let me tell you why. Because you keep looking for friends. Be the woman that people want to be friends with. Oh, Sierra, how you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are you working for, or you're working, am I wrong for leaving a provider who is married but separated? He wants to do relationship things but won't file for divorce. He says it's a piece of paper. Okay, ma'am, you decide, chick, just get his money and date other people at the same time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You left him because that's not what you want, but you still could have been collecting money from him if he's giving you money. If he ain't giving you money, be gone. All right. If you try to get him to file for divorce, his wife has to file for the divorce, ma'am. He ain't gonna do it. All right. So I'm gonna leave you with that information. Do what you need to do with it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, yeah, the lady who's being stalked, if he's broke, call the police. If he's rich, he's just trying to see what you're about, man. He likes you. That's their way of showing that they care and that they're keeping an eye on you because they want you for the future. All right. If they broke, call the popo. Okay, swear. You was just thinking this earlier. Trying to make friends is a lot. Exactly. Stop trying to make friends. You need to be the type of woman people want to make friends with. Okay? Stop looking for people and have people start looking for you. So it says be your own friend. Exactly. You're afraid of men. How can you change that? What are you afraid of? Like physically? Or do you feel like they're going to hurt you, like emotionally, or all of the above? If you're afraid of men, maybe you're not. Are you attracted to men? Sometimes women don't even know. Are you even straight, man? Then you gonna be part of the LGBTQ plus later on in life? What's happening? Honestly, men are more afraid of women than women are of men, I think, in my opinion. But I'm not afraid of men. I grew up in Texas. I don't know. I'm in Texas. We ain't afraid of nothing. You said yes, both fear of rejection. Ma'am, the man chases the woman. You reject him. So scratch that off the list. The only time a man is going to reject you is if you approaching him or chasing him or pursuing him. Then he says, no, rejected. Why? Because you're not playing the feminine role. You are the rejector. So scratch that off the list. Let him chase. You're afraid. You should be afraid to approach men because you're in your feminine. Men are supposed to approach you. You're not supposed to fear rejection. You are the rejector. Okay. Uh-oh, Florentina, sprinkle, sprinkle. 33 divorced. You scared of being vulnerable and take it for granted? Well, then stop doing stuff and be mean. That's how you get bored. Nice one to finish last. You scared, be mean. You scared of being vulnerable? Then don't be vulnerable. Be fake vulnerable. If you're scared of being taken for granted, then don't be doing the stuff to be taken granted for. If you're afraid to cook and clean and wash somebody's dirty drawers and they don't appreciate it, then don't cook and clean and wash nobody's dirty drawers. It's that simple. Then what do you have to be afraid of? Nothing. Tell them to pay them bills. If you're not the kind of woman that can't be in a relationship, if you're not a servant, then go get in that mirror and fix yourself up. You ain't got to be afraid. They're supposed to be afraid of you. Okay. What is sugar daddy seems to be developing feelings? He was at a family party and sent me message and photos during the party. Was he drinking? Does he have anyone else to send them pictures to? Never look so deep into that kind of stuff if people are drinking. If they're not drinking and they're sending pictures and stuff like that, they have no one else to share it with. So they're sharing it with you. Unless they're sending you some money with it, I don't care. You shouldn't either. If they're sending you family pics, send them Cash App. Oh, I'm so glad that you're sharing your family with me. Oh my gosh, guess what? I need some money for A, B, C, and D. Can you send it to me? Here's the Cash App link. You know, if he feels that close to you, get some money. That's how you'll know he really likes you, if he goes ahead and sends it. Or if he's starting to feel good and like you, then send him, get some money out of him. He said he wants to spoil you, but wants me to send news. Tell him to just go buy news from someone else, and he could skip over you. Okay. Let me tell y'all young girls something that be sending nudes. Unless that's what you do for a living, you shouldn't be sending nobody no news over the phone, over the internet, or anything, unless you something wrong with your mind. All right. Do you know how many nudes he has in his phone of all the other women he didn't spoil, but still got them pictures? You know how many stupid women out there talking about, he promised me something and never delivered? You know how stupid they're going to feel? He's not going to follow through on his words. He got a million pictures of nude, dumb idiots in his phone, and you're going to be looking stupid. So, ma'am, go find a man that likes you for real. Go find a man that likes you for real. Stop meeting men online. All right. Thank you, CC. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Women in your country started making content like yours, but they are getting so much hate, even by other women. How can these other women be so dumb instead of insisting a man take care of them? Okay, let me tell y'all something. In another country, this mindset isn't dominant yet. When I started my channel, this mindset wasn't dominant yet either. But after 12 whole years, I have a lot of people agreeing with me globally. Just keep going. All right. When I started this channel, there were pygmishas left and right everywhere, talking about hold your man down, ride or die, be his peace, hold him down, pay his bills, cater to him, cut his crusty toenails, pour into him. My king. Y'all remember all of that crap? Take a long walk through the park after dark. Y'all remember all them Pygmisha songs in the early 2000s and stuff like that? Change the culture. Who cares about the hate? Their daughters don't have to grow up with no dust. Okay? If I had to listen to the hate and stop doing what I do, my daughters would be growing up in dust. A dusty world. But I didn't stop because I have other things to do, baby. All right? Tell them to keep going and ignore the haters. And I might take y'all a little faster because we over here are already doing it. All right? It may be faster for y'all in that country because there's so many people already agreeing with that everywhere else. So you're good. Tell them, just call them Pygmisha like I do. Okay, Pygmisha. Okay, Barbara the Builder. Y'all keep on building the Pygmisha in over there. You know? Ignore the haters because in about a few years, they're going to be, I wish I would have listened to you. All right? All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's okay if you're no longer a Pygmisha now. You just forgive yourself and move forward. There you go. That's it. You said you definitely help shift women's mindset even if they don't always use the tools correctly. Exactly. At least they got the knowledge and it's there when they need it. That's all you can do. Uh-huh. Now, y'all got to understand this. Y'all can't blame the people that make the music. They make music for pick-me-shas and gold diggers. Okay? They getting paid on both sides. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me make a song for pick-me-sha right quick. Okay, next we making a song for the gold diggers. That's what they do. They getting paid from both sides. Don't nobody care. They just getting the money for both of y'all. Okay. Notice the songs they perform though on the concert. They ain't performing pick-me-sha stuff unless most of their audience is pick-me-sha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And most of them pick-me-sha songs are old anyway. People done woke up. He said men are mad these days because women have finally woken up. Well, maybe their wallets will wake up and their ambition will wake up right along with us. Okay, that's so true. Men are getting mad, but that's what happens. First you get mad and then you go do something about it. That's a good thing. Men are mad. That's a good thing. They should be mad at themselves and they need to go get some money. Women were mad at me too when I first woke them up. But then they went and figured it out and they did better. You got to get mad first. That is the first step. Get mad. Then you're going to have the ambition and the energy to do something about it. Which means they're going to either get up and go get some money or go get up and get a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. With some money. Okay. He says, please. Jolie says, and please stop going to these men's houses cleaning. Oh my gosh, yes. These women be out auditioning to be the wife and never claimed he wanted. So pathetic. Okay. Yes, I think I did a whole video on that, ma'am. If y'all have a boyfriend and y'all go over his house and start cleaning up, you stupid. Okay? Unless you're a maid service and he's paying you. Oh, but I don't like dirty houses. Then don't go over his house. Oh, but it's just a habit for me. Well, then go work for a maid company and get paid for that habit. Oh, I just want to show him that I'd make a good wife. Okay, well, you're showing me you making a good maid. Yeah, stop cleaning up over people's house. It's the dumbest stuff, especially a man. Ugh. Agree. No, women are just trained to be desperate and people pleasers in some countries and some cultures. They're brainwashed with a lot of stuff. But when they finally wake up and understand their value, they're not going to do any of that stupid stuff anymore. They're going to have men catering to them. Okay, I've noticed this. The only type of women that go over people's houses and start doing stuff are ugly women or women with low self-esteem. I noticed this. Back in the old days, there was lots of different people that I knew, and it was usually the ones with the lowest self-esteem that would go and pick up somebody's crap. Okay? If you have high self-esteem, you're gonna be like, when the maid coming? Why didn't you clean up before I came over? That's high self-esteem. Low self-esteem, start cleaning up, baby. Understand the difference. You treat yourself like a maid, that's how they're gonna treat you too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said women are programmed to have low self-esteem by society. Mm-hmm. They are, but that's why a lot of people go against society and make up their own rules, especially women, you know. If society tells you to do one thing and it doesn't sit right with you, don't do it. Cater to people, be people pleasers, do this, do that. Okay, well, pay me first. Does that sound like work to me? Okay. All right. Y'all should be programmed to get paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm doing. I'm programming y'all to get paid. All right. Y'all welcome. Y'all are welcome. They program y'all to work for free. I'm programming y'all to get paid. There you go. People say you're mean. Good. That means they respect you and they can't walk over you and they're not calling you a doormat. Okay. If you were nice, they wouldn't even talk to you. They wouldn't even tell you nothing. They'd just be like, do this, do that. And then you would be unappreciated. Okay. You think they're going to celebrate your kindness and niceness every time you do something for them, or they're just going to start expecting it because they think you're desperate to people please? Okay. Mean gets respect. Mean gets noticed. Mean gets people wondering how they can change you or why you're not bending to them. It gets them curious about you. Okay. If you're mean to people for no reason, that's a different story. But if they ask you to do something and you say, no, I'm not available. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. No, thanks. No, thanks. You got to have some money. Those are boundaries. That's not being mean. They're teaching you that boundaries are being mean if you're a woman. If you are a man and you said no, I'm not going to be available. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. They wouldn't call it mean. They would just call, oh, well, he knows what he wants. Okay. So being mean for a woman is just having boundaries. If they can't take advantage of you, they're going to call you mean or difficult, or whatever. Okay. You can correct them now. Say, no, I know I'm not very mean. I just have boundaries, and then you're not respecting them. So who's really mean? Who's really mean if I told you my boundaries and you're trying to cross over them? You're out of place. There you go. I have standards. It's not being mean. If you can't reach the standards, go somewhere else. All right. Goodbye. Do you think it's mean for people to price their designer items at a certain price? Is it mean to poor people? No, they can go somewhere else. Thanks for being a member, Lucky Girls. They can go somewhere else. All right. It ain't mean. It's just come back later when you can reach the standards. That's it. Or go get a different version. They'll call you combative. It's like, I don't fight with grown men, and grown men shouldn't fight with women. If you can't reach the standards, just say you can't reach the standards. I'm not combative. You don't reach the standards. You don't qualify. Goodbye. That's like going on a job interview and somebody keeps asking you about your experience and you don't have any, or they keep asking you about something and you can't explain it. They can't call you combative. You're the interviewer. You're the one that's seeing if they qualify for the job. I'm sorry, you don't have enough skills and you don't qualify. Goodbye. Oh, I'm mean, I'm combative. No, sir, you're underqualified. You're not qualified. Goodbye. Okay? They can call you anything they want. It doesn't matter. They don't qualify. They're not understanding that. It's them, not you. You said, guys call me stuck up and bougie when I'm not. Okay, well, then you're talking to the wrong men. You're talking to Dusties who can't reach your standards. Waste of air, waste of space, waste of time. You're like, oh, yes, I am very bougie. I am very stuck up. That's why I require a man that can meet my high standards. Obviously, you're not him. All right? And I don't care about what you think because you are not the target. You don't have to say that to them, but they know. Ocean Devotion, sprinkle, sprinkle to you too, girl. You said people get mad when they can't control you. That's true. That's when you start to control them. Now, let me break that down to you. Y'all know that trope from enemies to lovers or friends to enemies? This is how it starts. When they can't control you, they get mad. That anger right there is an emotion. You have triggered them emotionally. Now they're going to start to figure out and think about you more than they should be. Now, if you want them to do more for you, give them impossible standards. And we talked about this yesterday on how to get a man obsessed with you. Give them impossible standards. and half compliment them when they do something decent, but still insult them at the same time. Okay. And with that right there, that man is going to be so confused that he's gonna try to get you, and he's gonna try to do right. He's gonna try to do whatever he needs to do. He's gonna be so confused. All right. Mm-hmm. And if a man is giving you mixed signals, and I talked about this earlier, pay no attention to him, and definitely start ignoring him if he starts to give you mixed signals. If you ignore someone and dismiss them quickly when they start giving you mixed signals, they have to choose because they know that you clocked them giving you mixed signals. If you start ignoring the person that is giving you mixed signals, they got to choose whether they like you or not. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like you, they will ghost you or end it. If they do like you, they will chase harder and pursue you and stop sending the mixed signals. Okay? Because they know it's not working. And they know they got to figure it out and choose. And either way, you could care less. All right? Mm-hmm. You found out that your provider boyfriend is closeted. What do you do? Girl, lavender relationship. Y'all go shopping, girl. Say, oh, you know what? Let's go pick out some new curtains. You need to decorate. Get to it. Okay, come help me pick out my clothes now. Okay, bestie. Start calling her bestie. Let's go get our nails done. You're paying. Girl, call him bestie. Start dating somebody else. Sprinkle. Y'all can stay together. Just have him date who he won't, date who you won't. Have a lavender relationship. Obviously, he doesn't want to come out of the closet. Don't sleep with him there. Get tested, whatever. I don't know why he'd be sleeping with you. I guess he's bisexual. I don't know. Shira's advice works, ladies. My husband provides, gives money, and is obsessed with me. Yes, ma'am, Nandy. Sprinkle. If you really loved him and you thought he was straight, I could understand how distraught you are. Next time, you're going to have to do a little bit more investigating. Sprinkle. If you leave. If you move out, if you leave, great. Let me ask you a question, because I've always wanted to know. Are you super attractive or not very attractive? The reason why I'm asking you this is because a lot of men who choose beards, which are women to stay closeted with, they're either super attractive or not attractive at all to most people, because it's a signal to other men that you're their beard. You know what I mean? Men and women say a woman's presence is not enough. Women have to provide more than this feminine energy BS. Okay, well then tell them to go find her. Sprinkle. Well, go find her. Good luck. You got the wrong one, because I'm the only thing I bring to the table is myself. And if you can't pay for it, goodbye. Okay, if you need somebody to help you, just go get some help. I'm not it. It's like, if you need help, go get help. Can't help you. Okay. You need Barbara the Builder, go find her. There's plenty of them. Just direct them to Barbara the Builder. Do you know there are a lot of women that would love to have a good man like you to build up with? Do you know there are a lot of women who would love to cook and clean for you every night? There are so many out there for you. You know what? I have a friend. She would love you. What she look like? Not as good as me, but She's everything you want in a woman. Well, she don't look good. Well, but she's a good woman in her heart, and she's going to do all the things that you need me to do. She's going to help you pay the bills. She's going to be home every night. She's going to cater to you. She's going to wash all your clothes. She's going to bring more than this feminine BS to the table, but you don't want her. She don't look good. That's because she's bringing more to the table. She got to sacrifice some stuff to bring all that stuff to the table. She can't be in the mirror for 2 hours a day. She can't be in the gym. She can't spend all her money on shopping because she's got to spend it on you. She can't look as good as I look because she's too busy catering to a grown, able-bodied man. Okay? So you're going to have to take that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, he gonna ask what she look like. He not even gonna say, "Well, no, I don't want another woman. I just want." He gonna ask what she look like. Okay, so hook him up with your pygmy friend, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. I mean, why should they go without? Literally, if a man is looking for pygmy, connect them. If a Dusty is looking for his pygmy bride, his pygmy woman, his pygmy placeholder, connect them. Don't let him get you confused with her. If y'all start connecting these men up with the pygmies that they are looking for, you'll have no more problems. Okay? You don't argue about your standards. You help him find his standards. If you're a nice person, you'll help him find his standards. Because yours are way too high. He needs to lower them and get on over to pygmies. So if someone is saying feminine energy isn't enough to bring to the table, it doesn't bother me because my table is a whole different restaurant. It's at a whole different restaurant. Exactly. They got an Applebee's table. 2 for $20. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, thank you, Goddess Gabrielle. A provider requests me to see other men and send him. What? Seek other men and send him? What does that mean? He telling you to date other men? Wonderful. Get your money. What? The Dusty said we don't need demonic presence. You're right. Pygmisha is an angel to those in need. She will help build you, feed you, clothe you. Go find her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She will keep you mediocre in your feminine and never striving to become the man that you should be. Okay, go find your angel of mercy in Pygmisha's arms. Okay, she's keeping homeless Dusties off the street every tax season. Okay. How to tell if a man likes you if he doesn't tell you that you need to bring anything to the table. If he requires you to bring anything to the table, that man don't like you. That's number one. If he asks that dumb, stupid question, he don't like you, period. What do you bring to the table? Not you, not nothing. Goodbye. You don't like me. Where you go? You don't like me. You never said I didn't like you. You just asked me the stupidest question ever. What do I bring to the table? That is a red flag that you do not like me. Well, of course I like you. Then why are you asking me dumb questions? Why do you need me to bring you anything if you like me? Okay? If you like me, you like me. You're supposed to be catering to me. You're supposed to be impressing me. I'm not supposed to be listing off a list of stuff I'm finna do for you. My name is not Pygmisha. Got the wrong one. He told you he's done with you. He keeps reaching out. I still use him. Girl, get his money every time you reach out. If he don't send no money, don't let him reach out. Don't even be nice to him until he sends you some money. Act like he's annoying to you every time he reaches out if he's not got no money. When he reaches out, send him a Cash App request each time. Men reach back out to women to boost their ego when whoever they're trying to deal with don't want to deal with them. So make their ego go down even more by asking them for money. All right? So they can't go back and forth. If a man circle back around, ask him for some money. Don't be nice to him in the beginning. Don't even say hello, how you been? Just be like, oh, hey, you know what? I was just thinking about you. Here's some Cash App. Send me some money. Oh, hey, I was just thinking about you. Here's, send me some money. He thought you was going to be like, oh my gosh, I missed you so much. Where have you been? Oh my gosh, I thought you didn't want me anymore. You still think about me every day. Oh, I miss you too. He just want his self-esteem boosted so he can go back to the other one. Feeling like something. No, ma'am, get his money. Send him back broke. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Dating at work, bad idea. Yes, ma'am, unless he's the owner. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless you got all the pull, don't date nobody at work, y'all. What the heck? Unless you planning to quit soon. Okay, you can have a work husband, but don't take it outside of that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, lucky girl. I appreciate you. Mm-mm-mm. Work hubby who buys you lunch every day. Yes, that's right, man. If you got to go to work, you might as well have a work husband. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Thank you, ma'am. Anyways. How to get your man to stop asking you for money or help if it's barely making any yourself. Ignore every time he asks you. Act like you can't hear him. Change the subject. Tell him to go ask someone else. That's it. Tell him it's a turn off. Go ask someone else and stop asking you and don't ask you no more. That's literally it. Every time he starts walking towards you to ask you something stupid, turn around and walk away and tell him I don't say you don't want to talk about it. Okay? Then he'll get the picture that he can't ask you. Exactly. Go ask somebody else, darling. Mother, father, sister, cousin, somebody, grandma, somebody, ma'am, sir. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Are men spiritual and actually manifesting? That's what? I don't know. That depends on the man. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, if they like you, they're not going to ask you for their money either. That's how you know they don't like you no more. You know what I'm saying? If they're asking you for money, they don't even like you enough to want to be respected in your presence. And when they stop liking you, you know, you gotta make sure you understand that they don't like you anymore. If they're asking you for money, they don't like you anymore. Okay. Oh, Goddess Gabrielle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Wealthy provider has a wish to watch me with other men. Okay. Well, he could keep wishing and won't. That doesn't mean you're going to do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you wish to see yourself rolling around in $1 million of cash money that you can go and deposit into your bank account. Tell him that's your wish too. So just because, let me tell y'all something, just because someone is wealthy doesn't mean they're going to get their wish. I mean, if they can make wishes and you can make their wish come true, then you should be able to make a wish and they should make your wish come true. Okay. Just because somebody wants something don't means they get it. If he likes you, why would he want to see that unless he can't do it himself? And he's still never going to respect you the same after that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, say, well, if you fulfill my wish, I'll fulfill yours. And your wish is $1 million in your bank account. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then you can leave and not even worry about him after the fact. Happy, lucky, wealthy girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Guys at gym always want to take me out. My gym is an inexpensive gym, and the guys who approach me are from, girl, go to the expensive gym. Ma'am, take that $9.99 gym membership and upgrade and go to like a nicer gym on the rich side of town. Okay? You're not getting money out no broke men. Okay? That's chump change. Don't take from the poor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get out of that $9.99 gym and go get you a real gym membership. Okay. You're out. Let me tell you something. No shade to anyone that goes to the gym just to go to the gym. And if $9.99 is in your budget, great. But if you try to meet men, do not meet them in the $9.99 gym. Okay? Stop it. Thank you, lucky girl. Sprinkle. Hi, I tried to ask you a question, but it didn't work. You should have asked it right then and there. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Some words aren't going to go through, so try to use different words or just type it out in a different way. Okay? Type it out. Say, you use different words to say, ask what you need to ask. What do you need to ask? Use initials, use other things, because sometimes they're censored. Okay. Okay. Someone says go to Equinox. Go to something that costs money, okay? Where people got to sign contracts and have credit checks done. And that costs more than $100. Come on now. You could do it. If you don't have that to spend, get the trial membership and get in there. And you'll probably see that you can find some way to pay for it or somebody else to pay for it. Okay. What do you do when you're in love with a broke man? You realize that you don't love yourself. Sprinkle. Ma'am. You don't love yourself if you're in love with a broke man. Okay? You're not in love with him. You're infatuated and you're in lust with him. That's all it is. Okay? Do better. Someone said marry him. You said, what happened to gatekeeping? Okay, ma'am, stay at the stay at the $9.99 gym and date your dusties. That's what some women want me to tell y'all. They want me to gatekeep the good gyms so they can get all the good men's. All right. Okay, Mars, sprinkle. You have a husband and you have a little one. You're 32, attractive, but husband not making enough money for the lifestyle I want. What should I do? Sprinkle. Well, you know what I'm going to tell you to do. Go find one on the side that gives you some money. Obviously, you chose wrong when you married. Sprinkle. Okay, you didn't think about the future. That's what I tell y'all. If you're not going to marry the man that can give you the lifestyle you want now, don't marry him. Because that's what you're going to be like in your future. You're going to be sitting up here asking me, what should you do if you marry somebody that can't afford your lifestyle? And I'm going to tell you the same thing I'm going to tell everybody else every single time. Go get you one on the side because you chose wrong in the first place. Thank you, CC. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks, Cher, for talking some shit. She missed you. You're welcome, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? And let me tell you, let me ease your mind. You don't want him anymore. He doesn't turn you on anymore. He's not doing enough for you. You don't respect him. You ain't looking at him the same no more because he's broke or he can't afford what you need him to afford. He's doing the bare minimum. So what kind of wife are you to him anyway? If he can't do nothing for you, you're not even happy with him, because every time you look at your car, look at your house, look at the clothes, you're not satisfied and you're not happy. Right? You regret marrying him. Or you might not regret marrying him, but you regret that he's not ambitious enough for you. You regret settling for his potential, right? So go get somebody with some more ambition, that's already got money. Okay? Men do it all the time. Men do it all the time. If they get bored of their wife, they go get a side piece. Okay? Except they're spending money, but you'll be getting money. See the difference? Or you could just have a talk with them if you don't want to cheat on them. Just have a talk with them. You're not earning enough for me. You need to go get a second stream of income, or you need to get 2 jobs. That's all you need to talk to them about. Tell them I need a better lifestyle than this. You need to go clock in twice. You need to apply for a higher paying position. You need to start a side business that's going to be lucrative immediately, or you need to get 2 jobs. You can have that talk with him. If he doesn't want to do it, then he already know what you finna go do. Upgrade. Okay? And you need to tell him that you are uncomfortable and that he needs to do better. Start getting dressed and going out. Every day you wake up, put your makeup on, look beautiful, put your cute outfit on, and leave your house. You can take your kid, take your kid to school. I don't know how old your kid is. Go to lunch. Go freestyle on the rich side of town. He's not enough for you anymore. You've outgrown him. He's not enough. What are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. You're trying to tell him he needs to get more money. Either he'll listen or he won't. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So, how to tell if he really likes you? Does he really like you? He's going to want you to be happy in the relationship if he really likes you. He's going to make sure everything is to your liking. He's going to make sure everything he can do is done. Okay? If he ain't making enough money for you, he's going to figure out how to make some money for you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anastasia, you said how to deal with a dusty father. Ask him for some money. And if he can't do it, then go get it somewhere else. I don't know. You know? Is he asking you for money? Just say no. Say women don't give men money and walk away. Duh, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, sorry, Dad, women don't give men money. Laugh and walk. Go ask your cousin, brother, somebody, co-worker, whatever. Okay? Mama. Even that's embarrassing, right? You said thoughts on sneaky links? Are they sneaky pays? Sneaky deposits? You mean those? People that's giving you money? People that's taking you shopping? people that are meeting up with you to give you gifts and jewelry and stuff like that? You mean those types? Sneaky pays? Sneaky money, okay. You want to thank you for everything you teach us. Thank you, Miss Denise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You said sneaky links. I mean, girl, I'm not talking about no sneaky links unless it's about some sneaky deposits and money, baby. We're not doing stuff for free ever. Why would you do that? I don't understand women of this generation. Or younger women, like, what if you don't leave, if every time you leave your house, if you're not gonna come back with more money, why are you leaving? That's my question. If you're in the presence of any grown able-bodied man that likes you, why are you coming back with less? Okay. Empress Minin, sprinkle, sprinkle. If he rents your house and office, and if he funds my business, is it too much to ask him for more, even if I can afford? If he likes you, he'll give it to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he doesn't, he's going to draw the line. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. Thank you, Miss K. One of your previous videos, you mentioned some books we should be reading. I got my pen and paper at this time. Okay, girl, I can't remember which video that was, but get all of my books. They're in the description bar. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you want, I have a lot of PDF books files on my Patreon, which is also linked in the description bar. And you become a member, you got access to all those books online. But you got to buy my books because you can only get those on Amazon. But I do have a lot of books that a lot of people are very fond of or reading as PDFs in my Patreon group. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But one of the books that I do like is 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, of course. The Art of Seduction of what as well. The Art of Seduction. I have a lot of books by Robert Greene because he's like very smart and he knows how people think. And that's the key. Knowing how people think is the key to a lot of things. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he thinks he's the prize. Well, people think a lot of things that don't make it true. If he's paying, he ain't the prize, baby. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone says I'm giving game to the wrong women. What's the wrong women? Women can change instantly. All they got to do is switch up their wig and their makeup. And they'll be the right women for somebody. You're giving game to the wrong one. Ma'am, sir, all a woman needs is a good wig and a good makeover, and they'll be the right women for somebody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said, in your experience, women can't handle seeing a happy man because they feel the need to F it up for him. Honestly, I don't care if a man is happy or not. It doesn't bother me. As long as I'm paid and the direct deposit is there, I don't care if you're happy or not. So if you're happy, wonderful. If you're not, I don't care. It's not my problem. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said ignore the dust. I do. We don't care if you're happy or not, sir. We don't really care. Little one is 7 months. You're right. I definitely married for potential as far as money. Where can I find a side man seeking arrangement? No, stop meeting men online. That's number one. Go out in the real world. Go to the rich side of town where the rich people are. Okay? Stay over there. Be over there as much as you can until you run into someone that's attracted to you, and then you like them and they got enough money, and make friends over there so they can invite you to stuff and everything. Okay? Same thing. Same thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, when I do my eyeliner like yours, guys go crazy. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, it gives a little mysterious vibes, right? But what if your town is the rich side? What if your town don't have the rich side of town? Then move, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What you doing in there? Pack up and move. What you going? Where are you going to look for? Some more dust? Drive to another town then. Yvonne Frary, you buying my suitors money to you. Good for you, ma'am. Okay. Okay, let me answer this question. You really don't know how to make the man that you're dating see that I want marriage and I'm not just for nights. Okay, well then, if you really want marriage, start dating another man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At the same time. All right, let me tell you a secret. Men want what they can't have. If they already got you, they don't need to marry you, man. If they already predict you, if they already know you ain't got no other options, you gonna stick around hoping and wishing, they're not gonna care. If they see you dating several, you got a roster, but you don't really tell them, but it's just obvious. You're beautiful every time you leave your house. They already know other men are coming up to you. A man has to want a commitment from you, not the other way around. If he's in his 20s, you wasting your time. If he's in his early 30s, still wasting your time. Go find somebody in their 40s who you know that you are way out of their league and who got some money. If you're trying to bag a 20-something-year-old, you just as dumb as they are. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? What 20-something-year-old man says that they can't wait to get married in their 20s? Is he 30? He still thinks he's 20. Stop trying to get these young men to do stuff that old men are barely ready to do. Oh, you got a guy super rich. We never went on a date, but he in love with me and keeps giving me money. The thing is, he does illegal stuff. Help. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, don't go on any dates either. You know what I'm saying? That way you're not a target. You're not flagged or targeted. But what I would do is I would just start slowly drifting further away because you don't want to be caught up in that. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Don't let your foot slip, girl. Okay. David says the last time he checked, a table stays on all fours and can't talk. Okay. Wonderful. You've looked at the table in such an interesting way, sir. Are you looking at turkeys the same way? I'm just asking. All right. Don't let your foot slip, girl. Okay, yes. You started seeing engineer with a business. He says that you keep the suspense. What does that mean? That means you're not predictable and boring. Good for you. What's your perspective on marriage? Marry for money. That's my perspective. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Marry for money. No other reason. Marry for money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why? Because if you marry somebody and expect them to be something that they never can live up to, and they broke, you're going to be mad. So just get the money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what is this Dusty doing in here? He is more involved than we are. How long do men need to propose? Is it 2 years too long? Ma'am, let me ask y'all something. If they're in their 20s, they don't want to propose. That's number one. You can be with a man for 5 years, and if he's still in his 20s, he ain't gonna be ready to propose. All right. If he's in his 30s, you can be with him for 5 years. If he ain't close to 45, he's really not ready to propose. Okay. If you keep hounding him about it, if you keep telling him that's what you want, if you try to force him into it, if you trap him with a baby, if you do all that, he might propose, but he don't really want to. But let me tell you how to get a man to propose to you. Date other men. Have other options. Okay? Stop trying to work on one that's not even ready for no marriage, that can't even support a wife or children. Let me ask y'all a question. Why do y'all want to marry a man who's broke? Why do y'all want to marry a man who's not financially responsible for you? You just want to trap him so no other woman can have his brokenness? Like, what is it? Is he rich? Let me clear this up once and for all, ladies. If your man ain't rich, stop looking for proposals. It's gonna backfire. Let me repeat this. Ladies, listen to me. If your boyfriend ain't rich, stop wanting him to propose. That's the stupidest thing y'all could ever do. Okay? Stop it. It's the broke romantic dudes that are always proposing. Exactly what they proposing with. No, ma'am. They think they can change him. I don't want to change nobody. They need to already be where they need to be. Okay. Uh-oh, your baby daddy paid what? 100,000 to get you back? Did you take it? Okay. Thank you, Micaiah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Signs a man will never provide when he never provides. Okay? You don't need no signs. If he ain't providing, he will never provide. Mm-mm-mm. Do guys care about girls' careers? If they need their money and they're poor and they're broke and they're trying to build on a girl's back, of course they do. Or if they only care about if you're on the pole or on OnlyFans. So none of their friends have seen you naked. If they care about anything else besides that, then they need your money. Okay? Most men will say, what do you do? As long as you ain't on a pole or on OnlyFans, they don't really care if they got money. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. He said, oh, here come a Dusty. He said, who cares if a bee really likes me? She better listen and be submissive. To what? Dust? How many women out here submit to dust? Raise your hand. Okay. They got allergy medicine now, sir. Ain't nobody submitting to no dust. Submit to this dust. Big Misha might. We gotta go find her. She got on a bonnet and house slippers, and she's walking around Walmart right now in them pajama pants. She'll submit to you, Dusty. Yeah. She'll even let you walk 5 feet in front of her in public, so nobody know y'all together until y'all at the register and you behind her hugging her. Go ahead, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all make it work. Pygmisha and Dusty sitting in a tree. She trying to get him, so she let him live for free. First comes not no love. Can't even finish that song. It's so pathetic. Okay. You know, I'm gonna start doing a Pygmisha Dusty hookup. You know, I might could make more money off of them. Okay, because there's a lot of Dusties and Pygmishas that are looking for each other out there, and they need to be able to find each other. Because some of them be wandering in the wrong places. Like, I don't know how these Dusties wandered up in here when they need to be over there where the bonnets and caterpillar lashes and house shoes and pajama bottoms are. Okay, y'all need to be over there. That's where y'all need to be. Okay, those are the women that will submit to you and cook you a 5-course meal. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You what? Okay, Dusty, let me tell you how to clock your Pygmisha. When you see her, she's going to be smiling ear to ear, just staring and salivating. Let me tell y'all how to find your Pygmisha, Dusties. Okay, listen there. Get your pens out, Dusty. All right. This is how Pygmisha is going to look when they see you. This is the dumb look they're going to have on their face. Okay, that's how they're going to look. They're going to be real happy. If you look good, though, you don't even got to have no money. You could be broke. Lint can be in your pocket. That's how they're going to look at you. All right, when you see that, you're onto something. Walk towards it. Don't let the bonnet deter you, okay? Just imagine what she looked like when she get her hair did. All right. Walk towards her. She's going to start looking you up and down. All right. She might even approach you. If she's not so anxious to approach, look at her and lick your lips. She running right over. She's going to run right over. Hey, what you doing? My name is Pygmisha. How you are? How you doing? I seen you looking at me over there. You're going to be looking at your cart, see what you got. Oh, I see you can cook. That's how you got to start off like that. Look in their cart. If there's food in there, this is your line, Dusty. I see you can cook. You're going to get an invitation for dinner. Period. I like to eat. This is the Dusty lingo. See you can cook. She's going to be like, I throw down. And then you're going to be like, I likes to eat. There you go. That's how y'all going to meet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lindsay. Sprinkles. You got invited to yoga event this week on an exclusive gym, at an exclusive gym, but worried about looking too vulgar because I'm busty. This amount, girl, let me tell you something, girl. Go to the store, get you a minimizing bra, get you a tight zip up jacket thing, plus put on a tank top or one of them things, okay? Get them as minimized as you can. If you're busty, they're still gonna look like you got something, okay? Try to wear a dark color on top and a lighter color on the bottom to balance it out, okay? There you go. Get like 2 bra minimizers, put the thing on, get a minimizing tank top, put that thing on, and get a tight zip up jacket thing and put that thing on. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be showing the cleavage. Zip it up to here at least. Yeah. You said busty is better than dusty. Yeah. Yeah. Leave the bust to the imagination. What if that man with money treats you badly? Then why are you with him? He's supposed to be obsessed with you if he's giving you money. If not, he don't like you. Collect money from somebody else that likes you. You know what I'm saying? Collect money from someone else who likes you. Or flip the script and start treating him worse. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your husband literally told you this morning to ask myself, why don't he like me? We have little ones. He pays the majority of the bills and he cheats constantly. We have little ones. He pays majority of the bills and he cheats. Okay. You're his housemaid nanny. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He just told you. He just told you who you are. He just said you're the nanny, the housemaid, and the cook. That's what he just told you. He's told you he don't like you. He don't see you as a wife. You're the housemaid, nanny, cook. What you gonna do? He just gave you the answer that you're looking for. What you gonna do? When you leave your house, what do you look like? How do you dress? What's your hair looking like? What's your makeup routine? What's your skincare routine? Okay. Do you look good? Do other men find you attractive? If not, work on it. And not for him, but for you. So you can go get you another one on the Go get you another one, ma'am. He just told you you're the maid. So go get you another one. I'm not joking with you. I'm not even joking. Next time he says it, record it. Okay, and go get you another one. When your kids get to school age, to kindergarten and first grade, you should be ready. You should be ready to go out for lunch. You should be ready to go shopping. You should be ready to go to the gym on the rich side of town. You should be ready to break necks when your kids get to school age. Do you understand me? If you're not, get on it. Start working on it today. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said don't tell her to commit adultery. Her husband just told her he was committing adultery and that he didn't even like her. What's she supposed to do? Be stupid and dumb and listen to society rules? No, she's going to be smart and listen to me. And she's going to go get her money, get her a new man, and replace him and file child support on him after she's recorded him telling her the same thing. Okay? That's what she's going to go do. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't like it, then don't stick around. Get out. You said mirror him and match his energy. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You're gonna be dumb like these other women and don't do nothing about it and just sit there and take it, or are you gonna go do something about it? Okay, there you go. Is beauty enough to pull a rich guy? Yes. Because if you ugly, they ain't gonna want you unless you got money. Think about it. You can get a man if you're beautiful and poor, but can you get a man if you ugly and poor? Or do you got to be ugly and rich? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You get a rich man if you just cute. If you ugly, you might have to have some money with it. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Back in the old days, when women could not inherit property, they had to marry men so that they could keep their house and stuff like that, or inherit their house and all that kind of stuff. So the men would literally go around looking for the ugliest chicks that was going to have a good inheritance. They didn't care. It was like literally the opposite back then. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ugly and you got some money and men want to inherit what you got or be a part of your old family money, they'll marry an ugly woman for her money or for her family money. But if you're cute and you're pretty, the man already got money. He don't need your family money. You know what I'm saying? And even if he does marry an ugly chick for their family money or their money, he cheating on something on the side with something cuter. So who cares? Mm-hmm. What if they found out about each other? What do you mean? What if they found out about each other? Then you didn't do it right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Summer Empress, thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. What? You what? You got to be beautiful to get your money. Yeah, you got to be rich to get any attention from women that are beautiful. That's true. You know, a lot of younger women, this is why a lot of men go for younger women because they haven't learned the game yet. But a lot of them are because of, social media and YouTube. So make sure if you're young, if you're under the age of 25, that you're literally watching these videos daily. Okay, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said your husband haven't come home for 2 years and he's a provider. Hell, girl, good. What you doing? How your house look? Is it clean? Is it nice? Nicely decorated? He's still providing, paying all the bills? Win, win. Okay, Pete, best advice. Thank you. You look good. Do you have some eye entertaining now? Oh, you got some you entertaining now? Good for you, KP. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, you want your husband to come home? And he hasn't come home for 2 years? He don't like you. But he's gonna provide for you because he made that commitment. I can tell y'all in a different culture. Let me tell you something, because I know you're from a different culture. Those men who don't come home after they marry you but still provide, they with another woman, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Someone had to tell you. All right. They're with another woman who either they're married to in another country or that's not of the same culture or religion that they just want to be with. Okay. Or they with a man. Either one of them. Pick and choose whichever one fit. Okay. Thank you, Kiki. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. All right. Mm-hmm. How do you want me to get your husband to come home? You want to get your husband to come home? File for divorce. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. There you go. You're not getting married and being provided for is the real wedding. What? No, no, no. How to have options you're scared of getting caught. Then you got to be smarter than them, ma'am. Smart, smart. Or you got to make sure you cover all your bases. You know why? Like if you're going to have options, you need to make sure your man ain't even worried about you 1%. If you want options, you need to have the most boringest hobbies, have the most boringest stories, get in a routine where he doesn't ever question it. All right. And then you go do what you need to do. You got to be like really smart, plan it from the start. Make sure the routine that you have can also offer room to do what you need to do to where he doesn't question it. You got to just be smarter. Okay. Work on it. All right. Go to a whole different side of town, date a man way out, do something different to where y'all will never bump into each other. They will never find out. Put his number under some girl's name, put his number under some business's name. I don't know, ma'am. You got to be smart. Okay. Put his number under scam likely. I don't know. But be smart, ma'am. Y'all smart. Y'all out here with all these degrees and can't figure out how to not get caught cheating. Come on now. These women out here with master's degrees, doctorates, but can't figure out how to not get caught cheating. Something wrong. Girl, his name is Scam Likely. Put him in your phone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. His name is Scam Likely. Okay. There you go. You're welcome. Uh-oh, thank you, Fresh Waters. You're gonna make these ugly women feel bad because they're not as beautiful as you look. Thank you, Fresh Waters. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All they need is some makeup and to do their hair and pick the correct target that thinks they're just as beautiful as I am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. But yes, every woman looks good to different men on different levels. Like literally. I might not be appealing to certain types of men, but to somebody, I'm a 10. All right. And they're going to give you some money like I'm a 10. All right. Those women need to find a right target, put themselves together, and go make it do what it do. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the lipstick I have on? Oh, I was just on TikTok advertising this PR package that I got. And it's from Flower Nose. You know that brand? It's like a Chinese brand, and their packaging is like really pretty. And it's called Peachy Aqua. And it looks like this. Look at this packaging. Isn't it pretty? Y'all know Flower Nose, right? That's it. And it's a glossy lipstick. It's really pretty. I don't have it linked, but y'all know. Just look it up. Flower Nose. It's in the Butterfly Cloud something collection. Isn't it pretty? And it's like, look how thick this like lipstick thing is. It's like high quality. It's rose gold hardware. It's this little cutesy like thing. Anyway, I have if you go follow my TikTok, it's linked in the description bar. Scroll towards the bottom. And if y'all want my one and only TikTok that I go live on, I do have videos and links where you can get the whole kit at. It's like the 4th video on my page under the pinned videos. Yeah. That's what I have on today. All of this is flower nose, except the lashes and the liner. And of course, the foundation. I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. The flawless one that makes you like shine. That's what I'm wearing today. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh, 21 age gap hasn't got me anything planned for my birthday last week. Dating for 2 months. Wants me to plan something this week. What to do? Okay. First of all, that's your fault. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me tell you something. You've been dating this dude for 2 months and ain't got no money. You should have been done by week 1. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a man is much older than you and he hasn't given you anything in the first week, it's time to go. You sit there and accepted that crap for 2 months. Listen, learn, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No money in the first week, dip. Big age gap, no money in the first week, time to go. Unless you're super needy and need outside validation, that was your fault. Should have never committed to no man that's not paying no bills. Ever. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care if there's an age gap or not. Goodbye. First week, no money. Goodbye. How big is this age gap? You said 21 years? Girl, what was you thinking? There is no way I would be with nobody for 2 months and the age gap is 21 years apart and he ain't done nothing for me. Are you pretty? Thank you, Micaiah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You thought not being mean would get him to like me and got played anyway. I always had options like, okay. But he thinks I'm going to come back because you're too nice. Being mean gets you whatever you want. Being nice gets you walked on like a doormat. And I keep telling y'all that. Nice means stupid. Did you know that? That's why. Because he played you because you were acting stupid, which means you were too nice. I told this to someone yesterday in the video I did yesterday. Nice equals stupid. Men think you're dumb, naive, doing it for them. You're nice because you're stupid. That's what men think. And he wanted to teach you a lesson. The lesson that he taught you is stop being stupid. Because if you're going to act stupid, I'm going to treat you like you're stupid. And that's exactly what he did. You said nice means foolish. Okay? You can't be nice to men. That's their job. They're supposed to be nice to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, fresh water. The goddess energy is radiating. Uh-oh, thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Nice women would. Everybody repeat in the class. Nice women. Y'all finish the sentence. Type it out. Nice women. Finish last. Okay. Have you learned that lesson? Do not repeat. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I deal with a man that can't control his tone when he's talking to me? I've told him multiple times to calm down and quit speaking to me crazy. He still yells for no reason. And it's the small, okay. And when it's the small, okay. Ask him to speak louder and repeat himself because you couldn't hear him. Sometimes sarcasm is the best way to tell someone something. What did you say? I couldn't hear you. Could you speak a little louder? Roll your eyes and tell him, I'm not responding to you until you calm down and talk to me like you got some sense. And walk away. All right? If he keeps talking to you crazy, just keep walking. Get your purse, get your keys, and walk out the house. Leave them talking to themselves. Okay? And then simply tell him this. Do you know that people listen less when people yell? And when people speak quietly, people listen more because they have to pay close attention to make sure they're catching every word. Do you know that? Did you know that's a low sign of intelligence to scream and yell at someone when you're trying to get your point across? It doesn't mean that you feel heard. So if you don't feel heard, let me help you. Speak less. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Speak lower if you want to be heard. Girl, you got to educate them sometimes. They stupid. He says it's because he's passionate about the topic. Then start talking loud about some money. Okay. If he's passionate about the topic, then y'all shouldn't even be arguing. That's just discussion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? You said how mean should you be to not finish last? Mean enough to get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you're not getting money, you ain't mean enough. That is how you know. If you're not getting no money, you ain't being mean enough. If all your bills ain't paid, you're not mean enough. Until your bills are paid, you get money, you wake up, you're happy with how things are, then that's good. That's good enough. But you got to stay mean too. All right. Here's the difference between women that are mean and nice. Women who are mean know their value, know their worth. And I'm not talking about mean for no reason. I'm talking about having boundaries and standards and not bending them for anyone and putting people back in their place who try to cross over them boundaries or shame you because they can't reach your standards. All right. That's not really being mean. That's just what people call women who have high standards and boundaries. So if they can't reach the standards or if they cross the boundaries, they're going to call you mean. If you put them back in their place and remind them of your boundaries, they're going to learn to respect them, reach them, or get out of the way. Okay? They really like you and they really want you. They're going to do what they got to do. If not, they're going to go find someone else with lower standards who don't love themselves. And that's what they're going to go settle for. So that's literally it. A man's idea of being mean is just a woman setting boundaries. Exactly. Set some boundaries. But Kiki, you were saying exactly what I was saying. Thank you, girl. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, a lot of people don't realize this. If your boundaries and standards were a religion or a cultural thing, people wouldn't call you mean, now would they? But when you set your own standards, your own rules, your own this and your own that, they call it mean or they call it evil. But when society that's based in male patriarchy sets it up, they'll respect it. You see? So maybe you got to use that if they don't understand. Oh, that's against my religion. Well, what's your religion? Sprinkleology. I don't know. Well, that's against my culture. That's against my religion. When people say that, people back up and say, okay, I get it. I get it. I can blah, blah, blah. They either leave you alone or they match what you need, right? If you make your own standards, your own morals, your own values, they're going to call you mean because they don't respect them. But if a man really likes you, he gonna meet him. Okay. You're extremely well. Okay. Ooh, sorry for that. Get some money. Find a man with some money. Go get you an old man that's shaking and see if he'll give you some money. That means he's really old if he's shaking. Like if his hand can't stop moving, you got the right one. Mhm. Make sure he rich though, girl. Sometimes you gotta say that. They don't know old means old money too. Get somebody with money on the rich side of town. You said dust is against your religion. I know that's right. Um, mm, 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 mm. So yeah, blame it on whatever you need to blame it on. Keep your standards high. If they can't meet them, they don't like you, or they just can't meet them, and they need to go like somebody else. When do you think there's going to be a matriarchal system? There already is. It's hidden. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are there young men providers? There are some, but it's harder. They're harder to find, and they're not going to be as easy to manipulate, or they may not want to be with you for the long term. It may not lead to marriage. So, whatever you're looking for, if they're young, just understand that it may not lead to where you think it's going to lead. But have fun if that's what you really want. You know what I mean? You tried all these pick me. You tired of all these pick me. You're saying that a rich man gonna manipulate you with his money. Okay, well you can manipulate him for his money. What's the difference? Okay, they think they smarter than you or something. If you watching this channel, you're gonna get their money and you're gonna be manipulating them too. Do they forget that I exist? And I give out free game daily? Do they forget that? They forget y'all got me? Okay, well, they done. Next time I pick me should tell y'all that. So do you watch SheRaSeven? I do every day. Well, what's that got to do with it, ma'am? I watch SheRaSeven every day. Ain't no man finna manipulate nothing over here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said pick me. She don't like me. She don't like herself. It's not me that she don't like. She just don't like herself. Because if she liked herself, she would like something that would elevate her to the next level. She would like men that could only elevate her to the next level. And she wouldn't be worried about me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. We already discussed this. We discussed this yesterday. We discussed this every day. Pygmies don't like themselves until they do like themselves. Pygmies don't like themselves until they learn to love themselves, and then they choose better. Okay? And they're not gonna be worried about me. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, let me see what somebody said. You deleted dating apps and you do regular rich activities, but you have no dates and acquaintances. What to do? Okay, you got to make friends in the rich area. Okay. When you join the gym, you got a little Pilates class, you get your nails done over there. Do you go grocery shopping over there? Join something over there. That's the next step. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Rich people aren't as desperate as broke people. They don't clamor for dates. If they see something they like, they may approach. They may have several on the roster. You got to become a part of their community. Okay. You can't just go over there once a week and do something. You have to be like, they have to feel like, okay, yes, I've seen her around a few times. She looks nice. Da, 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 da. She looks comfortable. Okay, well, let me go say hello. I've seen you around here a few times. You know what I mean? They see you once or twice. They don't think that you live over there, and it's a waste of their time. And desperate people that are dusties approach women faster because they don't care about rejection. A man that approaches you, in the rich side of town, if he likes you, if you're the type of woman that he likes and wants, he's gonna make conversation. You don't obviously need a date. You need conversation. You need friend circles. You need men to see you there often, so that the next time they see you there, they may feel more comfortable approaching you or asking you out. Okay. Thank you, Belle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Smart not to date your landlord until you move out. Yes, ma'am. Don't date that landlord till you move out, unless he gonna let you live rent free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or he might be coming through your apartment trying to hang out in there. You don't ever know. It depends on if it's more lucrative for you or not. Is he going to invade your privacy? He has all your information. Do you really think that's, I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said your husband suddenly deactivated all his social media accounts. Help. Girl, he ain't trying to leave no trail. He trying to start over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ma'am, your husband has got another one. All right. Somebody tell this chick, this man trying to be with somebody else. Tell her. Fit yarn. Your man got another woman. All right. Go get, your man has another woman. File for divorce. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? You sound like you're from the Middle East or somewhere. Where are you from? Where is you from? He got another one. Divorce him. He don't want you no more. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Makai, sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep pushing your situationship, but no, they don't want you. Why? Because you're okay. They want to sleep with you. That's why. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't want you, but they want to sleep with you. Okay. You get it? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see that you need my help. Okay. Rosalind says she found a sugar daddy online, but you have to chat with him and you feel kind of disgusted and ashamed. How to deal with this? Sorry. Okay. Are you in a relationship already? Do you feel guilty because if you're not in a relationship, why do you feel disgusted? Let me break this down for you. Why do you kind of feel disgusted and ashamed when you will talk to a broke man that will do nothing for you, who's dusty, and probably would cheat on you too? Versus a sugar daddy that will give you whatever you're finna ask him for. Okay, I would feel more disgusted talking to some man that ain't gonna give me nothing and want to sleep with me versus a sugar daddy or old man that's trying to pay these bills. Okay, you feel disgusted in what? In yourself, in him, what? Girl, think about customer service people. They got to talk to rude people all the time that they're disgusted with, but when they see that paycheck, they be a little happier. Okay. They got to stay calm on the phone while them people are yelling at them to keep their job because they know they being recorded. Just pretend like you're customer service for that old man. Okay, and get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a little headset if it help you. Okay, get into character. Put the headset on. How you doing? Yes, I missed you too. Yes. So at the end of the conversation, I'm going to send you a link and you're going to fill in the blanks on it. Okay, it's going to be a Cash App link. It's going to be a survey on a scale from 100 to 1,000. You put in those numbers and how you rate this conversation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, treat them like you're customer service and get your money. Ha ha, you're 22, a guy who is keeps making baby steps to me to show he wants me, and I really want him, but do not want to homework. What do I do? Man, he already wrecked his house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's the homewrecker. How you the homewrecker? Let me ask you a question, man. Do you live in that house? Is you taking baby steps? He's gonna wreck his house, period. His house already wrecked. If he ain't gonna be taking baby steps towards you, he's gonna be taking baby steps towards another one. Do he have money to be taking baby steps towards you? You got enough money? Is he spending money? Okay, his house already broke, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Fresh Waters. Needs me a bougie spiritual woman like you. Well, okay, hopefully you got some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got some money? Are you a millionaire, sir? I'll give you something to work toward. You gotta be a millionaire. When you a millionaire, call me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I appreciate that though. You would need money to put up with someone that said, I needs me I needs me a millionaire. So come on. Work towards it. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. If he get with you, he will cheat on you. Okay, well, same warning. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said baby steps equals emotionally breadcrumbing. Or you need to be money crumbing. You need to be leaving a trail of money. Right? How to get provider, aka financial domination, from a generous from what? They have to be obsessed with you. Nora, they got to be obsessed with you first. Watch my video from yesterday, my live video from yesterday, how to get him obsessed. Then you can get that money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I put it out yesterday. You can get it. Just go to my channel page and click on the live videos or recent videos, and you should see that title. What to do when boyfriend says, I expect too much and he will die early. Okay. Say, I'm glad you know your role. I'll continue getting what I need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What else he gonna have to live for? He gonna want to live longer with less? Okay, wonderful. What's he gonna be living for? He's gonna be living by himself, because he ain't gonna be able to keep you, right? Get a man obsessed with you first, and he'll give you what you want. You got a problem whenever you ask him about relationship or marriage, he ignores the subject. Okay, you're not the one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When a man ignores when you start talking about marriage and relationship, he don't want you like that, man. You're the placeholder. You know what a placeholder is? It's someone he will deal with, but he ain't gonna marry or get committed to. So stay as long as you want until you're ready to go, because you ain't gonna be the one. Okay. Your sugar daddy wants you to figure out what I want to do. I really want a small bar. How can I tell him that idea where it makes sense so he feels obligated to help? Okay. Well, if you make him think it's his idea, then he'll be all gung-ho to help you. So this is what you do. You come up with an idea that's almost that idea, but not quite there yet. Make it sound a little stupid so that he suggests a small bar instead. And then go with that. Give him all the credit and be like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. That is so smart. That's a really good idea. Let's start looking into that. I really want to do that. Wow. What would I do without you? Okay. So be dumb. Talk about something that's like not going to make a lot of money, but in the same category. Like, I want to start a small juicing business, maybe like a juice bar. Well, alcohol makes way more money than juice. Really? Yeah, but you got to get a liquor license. And those things cost this much money. Really? I didn't know that. You sure? Like, people love juice and health, but people love to get drunk. Well, what about a regular bar then? That's a really good idea. Yeah, if you want a regular bar, you got to get some permits, and you got to do this and you got to do that. Oh, really? I'm gonna write this down. You're so smart. Do you want to do this? So start with a dumb idea and let him think it's his idea. Lead him to it, like a dog with a leash. Lead him to it. They think it's their idea. They're gonna want to fund it and support it more. Okay. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Play dumb, get money. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. So every time I see your hair online, I want that. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, just get a wig. You ain't got to cut it. Before I cut my hair, I tried on a similar wig to the hair length and cut that I wanted, but it was blonde. Y'all remember that? And I liked the cut so much. I liked the hairstyle so much. And plus my ends were like not the healthiest, so I just chopped it all off and started over. But I did try on a similar style wig before I cut it, because you never know how stuff is gonna look on you. Okay. You said people pleasing is manipulation. If you do it in the right way, it is. That's right. If you people please, it is manipulation if you're doing it in the correct way to benefit yourself. Dawn says her man makes her feel ignored and hurt. What does another man make you feel that way, ma'am? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Honestly, a man couldn't make me feel nothing. You know why? Because I'm in charge of my emotions and feelings. They have nothing to do with it. If I feel good, it don't matter what the man doing. If I feel attractive, it don't matter what the man talking about. Okay? Because I am in charge of who I am and my value and my self-worth. I don't care what they talking about. Are they paying some bills? You know, you allow people to make you feel that way because you believe whatever they're saying to you. I don't believe nothing nobody telling me unless I'm agreeing with it or unless it sounds like something I need to listen to. Okay. So he could make you feel all sorts of ways, but that's because you accepted that. I would never accept someone making me feel a certain way if I didn't agree with it. Okay. So how's he getting you to agree with those things? Why are you agreeing with the way that he's trying to make you feel? Because in order to feel something, you got to agree with whatever, you got to match whatever they're trying to make you feel. If you don't believe it, they can't make you feel nothing. Okay. So obviously you value his opinion more than you value your self-worth. And so he makes you feel that way because you value whatever he's talking about over what you know and how you feel about yourself. So you got to stop doing that. Love yourself more than you love that man. Love your opinions more than you love him and more than his opinions. His opinions are worthless. All right? Get your money, ma'am. In my opinion, if somebody makes you feel a certain way, that's because you don't feel a certain way about yourself in the beginning already first. Okay? Get it together. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Think about this. And you need to watch my video from yesterday. That's going to help a lot of women. How to make him obsessed. You got to be self-obsessed first. That means what nobody tells you, nobody can tell you nothing. Because you're not going to believe them anyway, especially if it's negative. All right? You got to be like, that's nice. I'm glad you're sharing your opinion, but I agree to disagree. Okay? They can't make you feel nothing you ain't trying to feel. Mm-hmm. 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 So here's the lipstick I'm wearing. It's by Flower Nose, and it's called Peachy Aqua. It's in the Butterfly Cloud collection. I don't know. It's not linked or anything. It's just I have the link on my TikTok. I think it's the 4th video on my TikTok from the top. It's a kit that comes with it. Okay, you get eyeshadow, you get highlighter, blush, a mirror, powder puffs, and it comes with also with that lipstick. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, ladies that have stumbled upon my channel that don't believe in certain things, we're not here to judge you. Do what's best for you. Because I believe in making your own standards, your own rules, according to what's beneficial to you. Okay? If you can work around that and keep your rules or whatever you believe in, great. But we're not judging other people over here. All we're saying is do what makes you feel the best. Do what you got to do. Do what's most beneficial to you. Okay? So I know some people are very indoctrinated, very much into their culture and religion. And my teachings don't necessarily always go with that. Okay? I'm not going to steer you in the direction that's not going to be beneficial for you. But if you can find a loophole in a way, wonderful. I'm great. Great. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because a lot of men, they're going to do what they want to do, but then they will look down on a woman for doing the same thing. That's why we don't care. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You tired? You just want to be happy? Well, then stop living under patriarchal rules unless they're getting you money. All right. That's all I'm telling you. If it ain't getting you no money, it don't make no sense to me. You said she's hurt, but the money is the bandage. Okay, well, if that's what makes you sleep at night. Okay. That's what a lot of women are using as bandages, mattresses, houses, cars, money. Like whenever you see a very successful woman or a woman with a lot of money, she's hurt. She's hurt so rich. Look, that's what it takes. You ever see a nerd with a lot of money? They were so hurt, they got rich. Go look at all the pictures of the billionaires of today. Think about how hurt they were in middle school, junior high, middle school, high school, probably college. Think of how many women probably hurt them and rejected them because they were nerdy. And now look what they could do. All their money is because of that hurt. They transmuted that into money. Okay? So yes, money don't hurt. But brokenness does. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Money can't buy you class, and you have none. Okay, but money can buy me a lot of other things. If I wanted to buy class, I could act. I could buy acting classes. Okay. Money can't buy you the woman of your dreams. Because, if you have the woman of your dreams, you're not the man of her dreams. You're just the money of her dreams. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Money can't buy a lot of things, but it sure can make you feel safe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It sure can free up all your time. It sure can help your children and your future generations, though. Okay? It can do a lot of stuff. It may not be able to buy you class. It may not buy you womanhood. It may not buy you any of those things, but it will buy you away from the dust. Okay? You can live somewhere where it's literally dust free. Lisa, sprinkle, sprinkle. I told him I'm going to bring another man to the table. Ooh, when he asked me that question. Now he's offended. What do I do? Let him simmer in his offense. Let him simmer in it. It's like, why do you need me to bring you something to the table? I'm not a waitress. If you need some help, let me bring you some help. It ain't going to be me. It's going to be another man. So, okay. All right. Yes. All the Dusties and fake moral people will come in here and tell you that money can't buy nothing, but then they will go sit down and pray for some money. Or they will go sit down and figure out why they ain't got no money. Okay. Thank you, Lucky. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should I expect your boyfriend to provide? You have 2 kiddos. He has none. Okay. Ma'am, I wouldn't call nobody my boyfriend that's not already provided. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I would not give them that title. They have not earned it. They have not earned it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nobody's getting the title of boyfriend unless they're getting the title of provider first. That's the rules. How to benefit most from rich 35-year-old older mentor. Okay. Make him pay your bills and give you some monthly allowance. Save your money, start a business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you benefit. Should we discuss not going 50-50 before the first date? Girl, you shouldn't even be on a date if you with a man who might ask you to go 50-50. You know the difference. Okay, is a millionaire going to ask you to go 50-50? Is a man that makes high earning 6 figures going to ask you to go 50-50? Don't be on no date with nobody that could potentially ask you to go 50-50. Okay? No. That means he got to be stupid rich. That means he has to be wealthy enough to take you to the finest restaurant. If a man takes you to one of the finest restaurants, do you really think he's going to ask you to go 50-50? Stop saying yes to mediocrity. Okay? If you're afraid a man gonna ask you to go 50-50, make sure the man that you choose to go out on a date with will never ask that question because he got too much money. Okay? Stop dating broke. You said grifter. Sir, if you are looking for the homeless shelter, it's not in here. Okay? It's on Pick Misha's channel. It's tax return season. She got you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look for the bonnets. That's where you belong. You've wandered in the wrong part of YouTube. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Go find someone who cares. It's not over here. Only broke dusties believe in 50-50. And some of them can't even provide the 50. They just hope you're going to get it. Look, where are all these dusties coming from? Is it lunchtime or is it after lunch? What time is it? Oh, okay. The lunch rush over at the drive-thru. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got off the morning shift. How was those Egg McMuffins? Y'all got some left over? Okay. The ice cream machine working today? All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said they don't have any business. The girl, they getting off that morning shift from the drive-thru. Oh, they smell like Egg McMuffin. Lunch time, they switching shifts. Yes. Okay. When you see a thumbnail of a woman that looks good, bypass her video. Go straight to the bonnet videos, the no makeup on videos. All right. Those are the women that you're looking for. Unless it's a makeup tutorial video and they finna put some on, you might want to keep scrolling too. But if you're looking for women videos in general as a man, you need to rethink that that option. You need to be making smarter decisions than that. You need to be looking for videos on how to make money. You need to be looking for videos on how to level up in my manhood and get money so people can stop calling me Dusty. Why don't you go look for that video? How to make my mother proud instead of ashamed. You need to go find that video. All right, Dusties? Okay, good luck to y'all. All right. Your boyfriend is spiritual but broke. I'm 22. Girl, run. Run quick, fast, in a hurry. Go find somebody that's got money. Run. If he was really spiritual, he would never be broke. He fake spiritual. Real spiritual people ain't broke. That's that fake spiritual. That's that excuse spiritual. That's the I'm spiritual because I don't believe in. If you really spiritual, you know how to get money. Freddie Fingers, you want to know how to be a what? You trying to be gay for pay, Freddie? All right, well, let me know how that goes. Because I don't think too many women are paying men these days unless they're pygmishas. You might be on the sub. I don't know. You said run. You said they call hotepping spiritual today? Okay, well, if he's spiritual, he need to have some money. Because let me tell y'all something about spiritual men. Real spiritual men, they know how to get money. These fake spiritual men, they know how to get free shelter. That's about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said you don't even know what the table question means. If you asking me about furniture, do you sell it? Do you sell furniture, sir? Are you at a restaurant? Are you asking a waitress what they're bringing to the table? I don't know. What did you order on the menu? What can you afford? You don't even know what the table question means. Don't want to know. Don't care to know. If you asking it, I know you broke, so it don't even matter. I don't look further into details of brokenness. Okay? We don't care, sir. Go ask Pick Misha. She got a whole list waiting on you of what she bringing. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wrong channel. Look for the bonnets. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are so silly. These nutsies need to get out of our chat and make sure our Amazon package are delivered. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave this up here for a little while. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Freddie Fingers. What a name. Sounds like you've been to jail or prison a few times. Is that your street name or your cell block name? I don't know. How many friends did you make in prison? Sprinkle a sprinkle. Who said facts have been spoken? Ooh, child, Dusty is coming hard today. Are you still in prison? Do they let y'all watch these videos? Sometimes they be online, girl. You don't know. All right. You looking for pen pals? Look for the bonnets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Dust storm. Okay, okay. Let's see. Y'all are being silly today. Okay. Okay. If y'all are okay, y'all got to take baby steps towards the level up. Let me help y'all. If y'all can't afford to get to the rich side account, then you gotta figure that out first. Okay. Baby steps. All right. Because you're gonna look out of place anyway if you get over there and you really broke and you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. You gotta love yourself. That's number one. To figure out how to get some money first to take care of the basics. All right. Work around with what you already have and who you can get stuff from already right now. Stay over there, find you somebody that you know gonna give you some money and go get it from them. All right. Until you can afford it. Get some old man to buy you a car. Get some old man to loan you a car. Do something. Work in your area until like work around your area. Go find you an old man that got 5 cars. Go find you somebody that own a couple of car dealerships that you look really good to. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a little cheap cash car. But you got to go do something. You can't just skip over all of that. All right. Mm-mm-mm. You said he's still on with the BS. What's the BS, man? Okay. Okay. BB says you should make a longer book. Use what you said in videos and make a book 300. Girl, these people ain't got time to read no 300, 400 page book. Sprinkle, sprinkle, ma'am. Let me tell you a secret. People in this generation have low attention spans. And they're not trying to pick up no 300, 400 page book. I would rather them buy 3 books and feel like they got a good value than sit there and not read the first one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about it. Get the next book, man. Let me tell you why. When you go to the library, when you go to the bookstore, are you going to pick up a book this thick or this thick? If it's got a series, a part 1, part 2, whatever, you're going to buy the first one, shaking it, and deterring it. But if it's a giant, thick book, you know you ain't going to finish that book. Ain't no book that good. I mean, look, I literally read a book that was over 1,000 pages. It took me a long time to read that book, but I had to finish it. But people, you have to understand how people purchase. They purchase what they know they can read. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But, you know, I would write a longer book if people's attention span was longer. Thank you, Goddess Red. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Hey. People can read, but do they want to spend time reading a 300-400 page book, or do they want to scroll, read a little bit here, read a little bit there, be finished in a week or 2? You know what I'm saying? I understand people. I understand they're not going to be sitting there reading a giant thick book unless that's all they have. You know what I'm saying? I know the generations be scrolling, not reading. Okay. That's why in my books, I get straight to the point. Ain't no fluff up in them books. It's literally the first sentence is straight to the point. I ain't telling you no life story, no background story. I'm not trying to make it sound whatever. It's straight to the point. You ain't getting no fluff. Okay? It's just, I'm serious. When I read a book, especially a book to get information, I don't want no fluff. I don't care about what you was doing 10 years ago. I don't care. Give me the information I came here for. I'm in and I'm out. Unless I'm writing a fiction book, I don't need no fluff. Okay, I don't need you to know all of this stuff about me. I don't care. Here's the information. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's me. But thank you. I'm glad you got my book. I appreciate you. Buy the other books. I have lots of other books. I have like 8 books, maybe more. I have a coloring book too for those who can't read. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. My books has everything. I have several books. Look in the description bar. I have all my books up in there. The first link that says all my books, click on that. Or there's a list of books that are included in that link. Just go click on them. Yes. Everything you need to know. Yes. Get the books. No ebook versions. There might be one ebook. I'm not sure. But I don't do ebooks. Okay. No PDF, no ebooks. Okay. Get the book, order it, wait for it, read it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's on Amazon. They're straight to the point. Believe me, you're not gonna be sitting there struggling. Okay, they're straight to the point. I even have a lot of them in large print for y'all blind folks out there who can't see too good. You can get it in soft or paperback or hardback. Okay, hardcover, or you can figure it out, whichever one you need. Okay. How to respond when they say you don't appreciate them because you ask for more. Well, okay, do you want to offend them or do you not want to offend them? If you don't want to offend them, say, I'm so sorry, you're right. I shouldn't have asked for anything at all. Then go find whatever you need from another one. They can't afford you. You're asking too much. They're trying to tell you. If they can't afford you, they'll offer you more after you tell them if you can't afford me. Basically, you're telling them you can't afford me. Well, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't have asked you for anything at all. I didn't know you were having financial problems. Please forgive me. I'll find another way. That's not it. It's just that you don't appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But how can I truly feel like I'm safe and really be happy if it's not enough? I still have the problem that I started with. I still got to go figure out how to get the rest. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're not solving the problem. You're just helping. Men like to solve problems. You see? They want you to say thank you so that they can click that box that said I solved her problem. If you say, well, you know what? I am appreciative of it, but I still need to figure out how to get the rest. They can't check that box off mentally. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So never, you could say you can be nice, but you still got to go figure this out because they have not solved the problem. They may have helped. They didn't complete it. Now they're gonna give you all this money, and you got to go find a rest from another man who's gonna be able to check that box. How you think that's gonna feel to him? He needs to finish the job by giving you what you need. Broke up with your boyfriend since he's still building wealth, but he still wants me to drive me to work and pay for dinner dates. How to string him along? Okay. He told you he wants to drive you to work and pay for dinner dates. Put him under food and Uber. Sprinkle. That's his title now. Uber and food. All right. Now go find bill payer, and you're good. All right. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. So anyway, store his number under Uber and free food. Okay, there you go. Uh-oh, Pick Misha do have standards. That's why they aren't out there chasing prehistoric men, aka 80s and 90s. Ma'am, sir, okay, sir. Women don't chase old men. Old men chase women. That's why she ain't out chasing no old man. Because old men can't run. All right? They sit down and they just wave their money. Sprinkle. Pick Misha want a young Dusty. She want a YN. Right? Let her have them. Y'all need shelter. She need you. Make it work. All right? Fuel her need to feel wanted, and she'll fuel your need to be sheltered. Win-win. Okay? Y'all know y'all can't sign no lease. Y'all know y'all credit ain't good enough to get an apartment. Just go live with her so you can stop listening to your mama yell at you. Okay? Y'all are good. Y'all belong together. We're not arguing that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A man who's been pursuing you for 4 months. He is a very wealthy man and wants to get married. He is losing motivation to pursue me. How can I get him motivated again? Tell him let's go ring shopping. That's one step closer, and it's some free jewelry. And if you don't want to marry him, you ain't got to, but you can get a ring. Or let's go house shopping. Or let's go car shopping. Get you a big purchase out of that, man. He'll have hope. I don't know why Dusty's come over here trying to tell us what we're supposed to be doing. Why don't y'all go tell Pygmisha? Because that's the only one that's for you. You ain't finna make no waves over here. All you gonna do is get sent right back where you belong. Okay. Right back to Pygmisha's arms. Okay. How do I feel about bikes, riding in them in a cute feminine manner dressed up? Are you taking pictures for Instagram or Pinterest? Where are you riding these bikes to? What kind of clothes you got on? Are they aesthetic pictures? Thank you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. Okay, so I don't know, like, what are you dressing up to ride a bike for? I mean, you like riding bikes, ride bikes. Take pictures, get paid. I don't know. You said nobody taking this witch house shopping. I already have a house that somebody bought for me. But thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At least we can qualify for a house. No one is going to take advice from a Dusty. Nobody, period. Not even Pygmisha. She's going to tell you to calm down, be quiet. She know what she's doing. She the one paying for you. Pygmisha won't even let a Dusty rule the household because she already know who got the money. Not him. You said debate Andrew Wilson. Is that a Dusty? I don't debate Dust. I said what I said. If you can't reach the standards, if you can't afford it, find the bonnets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why would I debate something that I don't believe in? That's stupid. Let me debate some Dust. Okay. Excuse me, Dusty. Why do you think women should bring something to the table? Because a man need help. Okay, well then I don't want that man. Next question. Thank you, I Heart Caroline. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, what do you say, Dusty? In this economy, you need 2 incomes. Okay, sir, go get 2 jobs. Where is the debate going to happen? Okay. There is no debate. I said what I said. If you can't do it, move aside. You're in the wrong channel. Goodbye. Okay. Are you going to go boycott Chanel because you can't afford the prices? Sorry for you. DH Gate is right there for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They even, you know what I'm saying? You're having such a lazy day. Yes, ma'am. A life of leisure. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. You can't debate someone that doesn't care. We said what we said. If you don't like it, go elsewhere. Go find the bonnets. All right. All right. They'll agree with you. They'll cook you a good meal and call you Kane. Good for you. Okay. That's not going to be us, though. You go debate the bonnets. They won't even debate you. They'll be like, you know, you right. All these women out here, it's not about the money. The pygmishas will be on your side. And then look, let me tell y'all what pygmishas do in debates. They'll be under them comments. You know, you right. You a king. You did your respect. A woman should bring something to the table. And then she's going to be looking here, waiting on your DM. In about 10 minutes after the debate is over, she's going to be waiting for all the dusties to pop up in her DM. And ain't nobody going to pop up. Unless somebody homeless. Okay? I know them pygmishas be boosting y'all's egos when they be egging y'all on in them debates. But that's what they secretly be wishing you do. Right after the debate, right after the video, they hoping you click on their little name and come slide up through them DMs talking about, can you cook? Talking about grand rising queen. Okay, they waited for them words. And then they never come unless tax return season is near or if somebody is in need of some shelter. That's all they in there for. Okay? Ain't nobody trying to debate no dust. I don't even know who them people are. That's how dusty they are. I don't know who they are. Thank you, Norma. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't agree, sorry for you. Not my problem. You're entitled to your opinion. Thanks for sharing. Okay. That's all a Dusty want to do is argue instead of go get some money. You want to argue why being broke is good. Okay, well, have fun, sir. Go argue about being broke to somebody who cares. I don't care. You broke, that's not an argument. You just broke. There's no debate on why a woman should deal with a broke man. She ain't got to. Okay. Y'all are busy gossiping instead of being in y'all's beds, knitting in the kitchen, cooking. Okay, sir. Well, why don't you go do it for us? You already in here. You might as well join the team. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The human chapter said, y'all better get back to work because he can't hold it down by himself. He can't finish gossiping, cooking, and knitting while he's in the women's chat. You can't multitask. Well, that's because you're not a woman, sir. All right. I'm sorry you don't have that talent, but you know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These dusties want to disturb us on this beautiful Wednesday while they wait for Uber Eats and DoorDash orders to come through. Okay, we're gonna put that one down too. Right. Some of them can't even work there because they ain't got no core. Or no, they use the Pygmisha's car and they gotta hurry up and pick her up for work. You right, sprinkle. Why my car smell like food? You bring me something to eat? No. Sprinkle. Anywho, Dusties that have accidentally stumbled upon my channel, remember this. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and so you can join your other Dusty buddies each day because I go live most weekdays during the same time. So make sure y'all are subscribed. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Since y'all ain't got no business, since y'all don't want to go watch videos on how to make money, since y'all are more comfortable around ladies, welcome. Sprinkle. See y'all soon. Okay. The Dusties can't do without listening to the girls. The quarrels. Yes. That's okay though, you know. Wherever you feel safe, this is a safe space for you. If you can take constructive criticism. Okay. Why do they go out all in the beginning and then stop? Because you stop demanding more. You gotta always demand more. You can't ever be satisfied. That's when they'll stop. When they got you, when they're satisfied, when you stop requiring it, that's when they stop. You gotta ask for more, or you gotta never be satisfied so they can keep doing it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They got too comfortable. Okay. Mhm. Lady Sparkleton says, how do you amplify your femininity as a teen? As a teen, how do you amplify your femininity? You mean in looks or in every way or whatever? Okay. Try to only deal with people that respect your boundaries and masculine young men that you have to deal with. If you have to deal with men, like, you know, don't deal with no dust, of course. Practice being nice, nasty instead of just being mean. Okay, nice, nasty. If you have to put someone in their place, do it in a nice, nasty manner. Make sure you always look good. Your hair, makeup, nails are done. Try to hang around other feminine people. Okay, people associate you with who you hang out with. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you have to get a job, try to get a feminine job, if that's possible, you know. Take care of your skin. Soft skin is very feminine. Okay. Thank you. Some form of nice, nasty. Okay. Some forms of a sneak diss, a compliment that's nice, but makes you question things. But don't make it too obvious. You know what I mean? So, for example, if someone is mean to you and you want to stay in your feminine, it's like, well, thank you for sharing that. I'm glad that you felt comfortable enough to tell me that. That means I don't care. I ain't gonna do nothing. Whatever, you know? And it's putting you in a place of authority. You know what I mean? You can literally put yourself in a higher position by how you respond to something than the person that has tried to insult you. You say you got a lot of dusties in the chat, girl. They just switched shifts from breakfast to lunch in the drive-thru. That's why they all come through. Okay, they come in here smelling like egg buffets. Thank you, Esme. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I gotta go in a few minutes. Mhm. How to recognize a man that tries to be masculine but actually isn't, apart from being a provider. Okay. Masculine men don't argue with women. That's number one. They don't talk and they don't gossip about other people. That's number two. They about their business. They handling their business. They got their own business. Like as far as what they're concerned about, they don't argue with women. They're not in too many women's spaces. All right. That's how you recognize a masculine man. They're not going to argue with you. Even if they think you're wrong, they're just going to take a deep breath, sit back, and let you finish talking. They're just going, okay. They know how to agree. They know how to disagree with you without saying a word. That's a masculine man. They're not going to sit there and go back and forth, tit for tat like some shit. They're not going to want to debate a grown woman. They're not going to be competing with no woman. You understand? That's how you find a real masculine man. They don't debate women. They don't compete with women. They're not jealous of women. They want to provide and protect women. That's a real masculine man. They have no problem with what a woman requires if that's the woman they want. So if you mean anything else, run. If you see any forms of femininity in your man, that's not a masculine one. Okay? You said a masculine man lets you be in your soft girl era. Exactly. Don't nobody want to sit there and gossip with their man and go tit for tat and argue and compete. That's you might as well be with a woman. Okay, sprinkle. Okay. It's the competing for me. Yes, exactly. Men don't compete with women. They go either you go get it done or you stay in your lane. They're not jealous. They don't want to be one. They're not trying to argue back and forth with you. They, you know what I'm saying? It's none of that. Y'all got them slow, fake cults that think doing something and you work for me. Work for who? You own a business or are you just schizophrenic? Sprinkle. Some of them dusties, they be getting a check. You know what I'm talking about? That check. They come in here just making up stuff because they talking to some other people. They see somebody else on the screen. But you know what? That's fine. Come on in. This is a safe space. Come through. If you got that check, put that donation. It's the beginning of the month. That check came through. Come on through. I accept them crazy checks too. Come on. Put it up. Put the money down. Yeah. We could talk about whatever you're seeing. All right. What? Do you recommend freestyling always alone or with one friend? It's okay. If you don't like going out alone, if you go out, separate a little bit, maybe get a couple of chairs down. Don't always be stuck up together, mingle for a while and then separate, because a lot of people don't like to approach a group or a bunch of people or two people. If they muster up the courage to come up to you, they don't want to you don't want your friend competing with you. You don't want them fearing rejection in front of another person. So kind of separate and spread out if you go with another girl. You know what I'm saying? Reconvene every once in a while, but have your little separation so that it's easier. But if you can get out there alone, it's probably easier. You said the government pays you, not the job. Okay, now they talk about the government. I know they paranoid. You got that paranoia? All right, wonderful. Thank you for being here. This is a safe space. Sprinkle. Girl, how they find us? How do they stumble upon this channel? Who's recommended it to you? Is this under, I don't know what the tags are. I didn't even put no tags. That's maybe I should. Yes, the government pays you. Yes, sir. Do they pay you or me? You getting that government check? Okay, yes. Good for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You're getting shared on Twitter. Okay. Pyglisha sharing you on a Facebook feed. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, now it makes sense. Facebook. Okay, we see where the dusty hotels is coming from. Oh. Okay, making much sense now. Sure, they passed you and steal all your content, girl. I know that's okay. They dusties can't help them. They got to find out how to survive somehow, some way. Sprinkle. All right. As long as they're spreading the gospel and not pretending to be me, I'm good with it. The sprinkle gospels. As long as they're spreading the sprinkle gospels and not pretending to be me, I'm good with it, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dust fingers be gone. What? Go back to dusting. Y'all are silly. Yep. You want to meet a masculine provider man that broke. Okay, you met a masculine provider man that broke up with me because I said I was a feminist. Why are you giving him all this information? That's supposed to be a secret. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you finna play a card game and you show your hand to the person you're playing against, they're gonna walk away. The game is over. Don't you know how to bluff? Don't you got a poker face? That's how you get the money, man. What the heck y'all doing? Showing all y'all cards in the game. A real feminist would never tell a man that she's a feminist. No. A smart feminist would never tell a man she's a feminist. Okay, she will smile, play dumb, collect the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And start her business and grow her business and have multiple streams of income while they're funding it looking stupid. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, for the future, remember that we don't be showing our hands. How you helping us when you can't even help yourself? Oh, I don't need to help myself. I got help from everywhere. I got help from my husband and several others. Okay. See all these comments and sprinkle donations that people have sent. I have businesses. I have books. I have about 9 books on Amazon. I've been doing this for 12 years. I have several online businesses. Okay. I help myself every day by getting up and looking better than you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I have a profile picture because, when I take pictures, I'm not ashamed to post them. Oh, you say you're not a dusty Shira? Oh my God. Okay. Well, I thought you were talking. I thought you were a dusty. I'm sorry. You said you was talking to a dusty? Okay. Well, girl, I almost got you. Okay, that was for you if you were a dusty. I don't know you, so I can't say. You have to say Dusty first, so I know you're not talking to me. All right. I'll get the Dusty for you since you took their heat. Okay, let me get this Dusty. What are you talking about? Okay. The Dusty that getting the government check. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what the Dusty talking about so I can get them for you. To make up for that. Okay, let me see what we're talking about. Okay. That Dusty is in need of attention. All right. That's the only place he can get it. All right. He said, why did y'all get her started? Exactly. Thank you for all your help, Shira. Your advice has helped me so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusty with Pick Misha getting. Look, if you know what, let me tell y'all a secret about Dusties and Pick Mishas. They're gonna stay that way until they wake up. That's it. They can wake up though. It's not a permanent position. I always tell that to people. Don't feel bad if you a Dusty or a Pick Misha. You can wake up at any time. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just let go of the dust. If you're a Pick Misha and if you're a Dusty, you got to get mad first. You got to be first. The first step of waking up from being a Pick Misha or a Dusty is you have to understand the position that you play, and you got to get mad. You got to get mad at being what you are. Okay, and then you got to do something about it. That's it. If a Dusty ain't mad about being a Dusty, he ain't gonna want to change. Now is he? If a Pick Misha is not mad at herself for being a Pick Misha, she ain't gonna get up and do nothing about it. Now is she? Okay. If you're gonna represent and be proud of your dustiness or your being a Pick Misha, you're gonna represent it and defend it. If you're defending being Dusty and if you're defending being a Pick Misha, you ain't mad enough yet. When you get mad at yourself, you get mad at somebody for calling you out, then that's when you get up and do something about it. That's just the truth. Okay. That's how all change starts. You got to get up and do something about it because it's not working for you anymore. Y'all are silly. You said always trying to be fake and unbothered. Okay. Well, always am unbothered. We don't care. You ain't got enough money for us to care. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what? I understand. I understand that Dusties want to matter. So without money, you don't really matter to anybody except for Pick Misha, right? So you want to matter to someone. So you come where women like men with money, right? Let's just break it down. You don't care if you matter to Pick Misha. Pick Misha too easy. Women that like money like men with money because men with money what matter. You want to feel the same way as those men with money. You come over here and your dustiness trying to get the attention of women who don't like dust, but only like men with money. Why? Because men with money matter. You want to matter, right? So go get some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody got to tell y'all. This is the closest you're going to get to mattering until you go get some money. I'm telling you, they could get on Pick Misha's channel all day and Pick Misha will praise them, call them king, agree with whatever they're saying, and they still won't feel like they matter. Because Pygmisha don't matter. Why? Because she not what he want. All right? Think about it. You said you wouldn't be getting questions if Dusty ain't matter. Dusties don't matter. They only matter to Pygmishas. These are a lot of these girls are recovering Pygmishas. They're trying to get away from some dust and get around some money. So they're trying to escape the dust and figure out how to get around some men that actually matter. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said I'm on your side. Poot, you got to tell me, said Poot. Your name is hilarious. You can't be over here. You can't be over here with a dusty name. That's a dusty name. That's unless it's your nickname. Who called you that? Is that your nickname? Girl, that's a nickname, ain't it? Somebody in your family call you Poot. I knew it. Okay. Your car not paid, will you go? So what? Will go what? Okay, that sentence is not complete. You're talking to them in their own language. I stand for Shira. I am Poot. Okay. Okay, got you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What is this dude talking about? Go cash your check, sir, and come back with some money. We're gonna be talking all that rigmarole. Go cash your government check and come through and just drop the dollars. Okay. You can put your conspiracy theory with it along with it, but just put some money too. All right. Go cash your check. I don't discriminate. I'll take your crazy check money. I don't care. Come on through. I'll even read your conspiracy theory if you put some money on it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Okay. You said how to not feel guilty. About what? What do you feel guilty about? I gotta go in like 5 minutes, y'all. No more money to give a has-been gold digger I don't need to be a gold digger no more. I already got a lot of money. But I take money to keep it growing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you stay paid. You keep collecting. Write that down, Dusties. And you have several streams of income. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to teach y'all. Y'all sit up here complaining about money and are against making money. Dusties, make it make sense. Dusties will have a whole dissertation about how evil money is, or how bad the system is, or how bad the economy is. They did all this research, did the statistics on it. Bank account empty, on negative. Some people can't even open a bank account, but they know so much. You know everything but how to get some money. Okay, wonderful. I'm glad you put all that energy and effort to good work. All right. Maybe if you go publish that stuff, maybe you will get some money. All right. and then spend it on a gold digger. Mm-hmm. You know that's what they do, right? They write books in the comments, but can't go write a book and publish it. Complain about money, but ain't got none. Mad at women that like money, but don't have none to offer. What the heck? Y'all, we got somebody in the comments that's okay. Yeah. Okay, Lord Groovy 45, you got your canned goods ready? Got them canned goods? Well, I'm gonna mess with them. You got your canned goods ready? For when it go down? You ready for the reset? Good, I'm gonna mess with them for a second. All right. You ready for the financial reset? You got the tools to go off grid. You got that water filtration system. Okay. You got your bug out bag. Let's go. Get it ready. If you don't got it, you better get it. All right. Feel annoyed that the guy isn't doing right by you. Nothing to feel bad about. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said bitter and BS. What? You said meaning she watched my moves. Yeah, I'll be watching. I know you got that government check too, so next time cash it and bring it on over here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. All right, when you write books in the comments, girl, you need to go publish them. If you go back and get all the stuff you wrote in people's comments going back and forth, you could write a book. Okay, just copy paste. Uh-oh. Let me focus. Can't be zoning out. I'll pull it up now with the bill. What? Why do you have food in the comment? Are you delivering food for real? You working for Instacart for real? They let y'all do that and still get the government check? Oh Lord. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay. All right, anyway. You said, what is he even talking about? Only he knows. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said Dusty's mad at gold diggers but have no gold. Mm-mm. All right, I gotta wrap it up, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank y'all so much for being here. Remember, Dusty, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and bring your wallets next time. Get pick me your credit card, cash your government check. I don't care. I don't know if you can pay with your Walmart credit card, but do something. But definitely need to bring more to the table next time you get here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll see y'all soon. If y'all want to join my Patreon, it's linked in the description bar below. My Instagram, my TikTok is also linked below. I only have one TikTok. I go live on there sometime in the morning before I go live here, and sometimes in the afternoon after this. So y'all go check it out. If y'all are here from TikTok, thank y'all for being here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all are dusty and mad, stay dusty and mad. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.